About to do this thing we call Bass for Cash, guys. Am I late? Am I on time? What do you think? Did I make it today? So the weather is very lovely out here today. So we're gonna get out here and have a good time. Make sure as you come into the chat, you drop a like for me. We wanna make sure we get those likes up. Now we're gonna take off and go ahead and run to the first area that we're gonna check out for today and see what we can get going. So make sure you guys get active in the chat. You know, it'll be maybe about 3-4 minutes. We're about to take a nice little run. We're gonna get there and see what we can make happen today, guys. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. For those of you that do not know, we're about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. I catch the fish, you guess the weight of the fish, and you win the cash. Just that quick and simple. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. It does not cost a thing to participate. All right, let's go ahead and roll out, guys. All right, guys, I thought we were about to roll out, but your partner forgot to strap down these rods. And if you have been following this channel for any length of time, you have witnessed me lose at least, I would say 4 rods, at least 4 rods on the live. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to it, guys. Really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you guys get active in the chat. Continue to network with each other. We're gonna run for maybe about 3 to 5 minutes. Gonna go out to another location today and see what we can find. good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, MoneyBass, out here about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I get out here, scout around a little bit, and see if I can get a bass in the boat. When I do, all you have to do is guess the weight of that fish, and you will walk away with a nice cash prize. We appreciate everybody for tuning in today. So we're going to hop out here for a good time, not a long time, and see what we can find, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get everything set up. Hopefully we'll have a good day out here today. You just never know. The wind kind of picked up a little more than expected, but guys, take a look around. It is a nice, beautiful day out here today. Have a little bit of clouds in the sky, just enough to get what we need done for today. So I ran to a different part of the lake today. I'm gonna try a few things out real quick, and then we're going to head out and look for some bait fish. I've been telling you guys I wanted to target some areas where bait fish would kind of be posted up, things like that. So we're gonna try that out in just a minute. But first, I wanted to stop out here and check out this point. I had to take a quick phone call, guys, and we're about to get things rolling. Make sure you hit that like button as you come into the chat. We're waiting for a few more people to start tuning in. We're just getting started for anybody that has just tuned in. As you can hear, I'm pretty sure you guys can hear Jason can hear it. He said, yeah, it's a little windy today. So we'll probably head out and hide in like a little cove again. But I did make this run already, so I'm going to see what I can do to make the best of it for now. 2 and 5. All right, let's see, guys. So we're just stopping off at a little point first. We're gonna fish around this area. And like I told you, I've been wanting to take some time to go and scan around and see if I can find some bait fish. So that's one of the things that's on the agenda for today. We're gonna start off with this little swim bait. Gonna throw it out there, let it sink all the way down to the bottom, and just give it a slow retrieve. So who do we have checking into the chat today? Want to give a big shout out to Maiko. I see nobody really tuning in. Already edits. Maiko says MoneyBass. Nobody really says MoneyBass. I need you to consider me, man. I'm considering you nobody. All right, let's see. Maiko was like, go fast, man. You're not going fast enough. Steve Wimpy said, let's go. Bust them in the mouthpiece. Oh, yeah, they got the mouthpieces ready for me today. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get a little something to the boat today. See if somebody can walk away with some of this cash for a bass. But look at that. Got hung up on my first cast, guys. Chris Phillips says, whoop, let's catch some bass. Let's catch some money. All right, what's going on, Teresa? Good to have you in the chat. Make sure you guys are paying attention to the information that Alexandria is putting in the chat for you, because it will save you from seeing those 2 capitalized letters called D and Q, because you will get hit with the DQ. Barry the Sabine King says, a new rod? No, sir, it's not a new rod. I just popped my little logo on there. See that? FishXLive.com. Want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com. Hopefully all of you have already gone and taken advantage of that, because tournament season is fast approaching. And FishXLive is something that I know a lot of bass clubs and organizations will begin using this year and moving forward. It allows you to have live and interactive weigh-ins. There's live chats in there. There's also an MLF style format where you guys can do your own catch, weigh, and release tournaments. So FishXLive is the deal, guys. You definitely want to check it out. Teresa says, are you sure? What's going on, Donald Brown? Donald's like, hey, I'm back again. I'm trying to win some of this money. I think Donald Brown is getting some of that entry fee money. He's like, hey, man, I'm going to win some of that entry fee money, so my tournament will be paid for this weekend. But yeah, Donald, I'm still taking a look at it because it's showing, I think, a 60 or 70% chance of rain this weekend still. So we'll have to see. Man, please don't let me break off. Oh, man, broke off. Just like that. So now we got to change that up. Now, actually, let me just go ahead and retie. We're just getting started. So first cast of the day, guys. First cast of the day was a break off. So let's hop in here. And so that was a little jig head swim bait. And I already keep those things already rigged up. So let's just hop in here and see if we can grab another one. No, that's not it. Maybe I didn't have one rigged up already. Uh-oh, it's the last one. These things do not last long at all. All right, let's throw this in the trash. Donald Brown says, I've been checking the weather too. So what are you seeing with that weather, Donald? What do you think? You think we're gonna make it out there? Donald, you're gonna fish whether it's 100% chance rain or not, right? You fishing anyway. Are you gonna fish in the rain, Donald? All right, so we're going through here. I need to find my jig heads. Now these things, I actually have found these on sale. They were on sale for like $2 a pack. I guess no one, Donald said, oh no, I'm not going out there when it's raining. These jig heads were on sale for $2 a pack. I guess nobody liked the color on them. But as you guys have seen, what did I catch? Did I catch I think I caught a 4-pounder using this. So all we have to do is just slide this in here. Just make sure it stays lined up. There we go, quick and simple. Now I'm going to tie this back on here with a polymer knot. So this is 8-pound line, guys. So I have this on 8-pound fluorocarbon line. And also I need to check this line and make sure there's no nicks in it. There we go, so the line is good. What's going on, Case? He says, come to Wyoming this summer and do some fishing in Wyoming. What is the weather like in Wyoming right now? Can you go out there and go fishing? What is the weather like for you guys? Donald says, if it was summer, rain, yes. Winter, rain, no. I agree with that. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Winter rain is no joke. It's no fun. We're wet and numb fingertips. All right, there we go. Got a nice polymer knot on there. All right, so the wind died down some, so it's a little bit better, guys. Now, some of these names are looking kind of crazy, trying to get me to say some crazy names, but let me see. How about we just call it Shart? Shart says, oh dear, both hook and lure broke off. Sure did. Kay says, it'd be nice. It'd be ice fishing right now. Everything is frozen. I got you on that one. Shout out to Justin White. Look at that. He has that badge next to his name. Been a member for 2 months. Big shout out to Justin White. Really appreciate you for tuning in today. We're going to get out here and see. And that was the second cast of the day. So if anybody does not know, we are just getting started, guys. So we're just going to take our... He says short is worse. Too dead for you agrees. But YouTube, you know, YouTube has this thing called an AI algorithm. It may not know what short is, so it may treat me a little nicer. Too dead for you says, is Chicken Hawk in here? I don't think Chicken Hawk is in here, guys. Chicken Hawk, for those that do not know, Chicken Hawk finally won a bet. I got hung up again. Chicken Hawk finally won one of these bets, guys. So he may be feeling confident. If he does come in here, he may be willing to hop on and do another bet. Too dare for you says short is different from... It sure is. Now this has turned into an interesting conversation here, guys. Man, look at that. Just tied it on and already got hung up. Now I do not know what I could have got hung up on. Oh, it's rocks. I'm hung up on some rocks. So I don't want to break this one off. So I am going to get my bait knocker. Look, I found this thing the other day. Let's see if this will slide down there and work. I've seen some people put these on their baits, let it slide down and it knocks it right off. So we'll just try this and see. I'm guessing you just kind of twist them on there. See, does it need to go around one more time? Uh-oh, that is not good. All right, first time trying this style of bait knocker out before, and I did not put it on right, so let's take this thing back off. Now let's see. Nope, don't know how to use this kind. So we're gonna use a different one. Keep it nice and simple. Just go with my tried and true. So this tool is what you use to save a lot of money on lures, especially expensive crankbaits and stuff like that. Anything that will go down and get stuck in rocks and trees and stuff like that. So you just drop this down there and it just goes all the way down, hits the bottom where your bait is at. Just kind of bounce it a few times and it should get your bait loose as long as it is not too bad. What's going on, Julian? Julian, the joke guy. All right, we're gonna have to try a different angle because things are not working out going that way. I sure do, Julian. Julian said, do you have some snagation going on? Man, I sure do, and I don't want to lose this bait. stop right here. Man, guys, starting out with some technical difficulties. What's going on, Jeff? Jeff says, what's going on? He said, put some stank on it. Man, I got to get it loose first. I got to get some rock off of it first. Okay, so it's still on there. Man, that thing is under a rock pretty good. I wonder if something grabbed it and pulled it under the rock after it got hung up or something. Pulled it under there a little worse. Should not be this difficult to get out. There we go. I got it. We got it, guys. All we have to do is just reel this line back in, and we got the bait. And definitely have to retie because it was down there banging around in those rocks. So once I get it up, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Too Dare For You said, that's what I hate about expensive lures. Let's see. Did it come loose? Yes, it sure did. There it goes. Knocked it right loose, guys. So it isn't all that expensive. I mean, the little swim bait, may cost about $1, $5 or $6 for a pack of 5 or 6. And then the little jig head, I got those for about $2 a pop. I got a bag of them for $2, so because they were on sale. So it's not that big of a deal if I would have lost it, but as far as cost-wise compared to other lures, but I don't want to lose it because that's my last one. So I have to go and re-up on some of those swim baits. All right, put this back over here. All right, now let's check this knot. Surprisingly, it doesn't have any nicks in it, but I'm going to retie this thing anyway. All right, as you guys come into the chat, please drop a like for me. Definitely appreciate it. We are out here doing this thing we call Bass for Cash. We're just getting started, guys. So the goal for today is for your partner MoneyBass to get a bass or two to the boat. You guys have seen with the weather changing and everything. Today we have a real nice day, guys. Just take a look around. We have a real nice day today. The wind is not too bad. It's not too cold out here. Hopefully the fish will be biting a little bit better than they have for the last 2 trips. And I think for the last 2 trips, the bites that I did get, I missed the fish. So I have to make sure I do my part and actually get the fish to the boat, right? All right, there we go. And I always take fishing line and throw it in the trash can. You guys see all this line in here? All this is line that I have pulled out of the lake for where people have broke off or maybe just threw the line in the lake. You never know. All right, let's keep on moving. We have Crazy Bird the Gamer tuning back in. Good to see you in the chat. So we're just cruising around, looking for a bite or two, seeing what we can find. Chef Boy said, you having bad luck with the break-offs. Yeah, broke off one today, but yeah, fishing from the bank when I was out there on the bank yesterday. That's kind of a given that you're gonna have some break-offs when you're fishing from the bank. rocks. This is not the ideal bait to be fishing on these rocks. I'm gonna go ahead and change this up. Hopefully I can get this loose. Steve Wimpy says, what is it looking like on those hummingbirds? Oh, you wanna see what I can see, right? I'll show it to you in just a second. Apex Production says, hey, how are you doing? Doing great today, having a great time out here. Baby Tokyo, what's going on? Says here, fishy. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep looking for him. Too Dare For You says, I don't recommend using Timo. Trust someone who looked into it deep. What's going on, Voodoo? I see you in the chat. All right, there we go. We got that bait back. You know what? I want to try it one more time. I got it back, so let's try it one more time. Let's see. Nice 70-foot cast right there. What's going on, Team Quack Attack? Too Dare For You says, my friend have bought a lot of Temu stuff and it is worse than China products. Like it looks good, but it's not good. We have David in the chat. Says tight lines. Appreciate that. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see. The water temps are still dropping, believe it or not. The water temps are 46 degrees right now. I think the last time we were out, the water temps were around 40, 49 degrees, something like that. What's going on, Jared? Jared says, any luck so far? Not yet, Jared. We are just getting started. Been out here for maybe, how long have we been fishing, guys? Maybe about 15 minutes or so. So I was able to kind of take a run and go to a different area of the lake today to take a look around and see what I could see. So you guys know what we got to do. We have to put some stank on it. Let's put a little bit of stank on it. Let them take a little sniff and see if they want to take a taste of it. Too Dare For You, you have a channel, huh? I would say the main thing is just consistency. And you want to make sure you send people to your channel that are going to be into that type of content. Because if you just get subscribers and they don't actually watch your content, the algorithm will punish you for that. A lot of people don't know that, but you want to make sure that you get people who actually watch your content. Jared says, hope you catch some bass. I'm about to head out to the river and try to catch some crappie. Good deal. Too Dare For You says a little sniff. That's right. Too Dare For You. I know a lot of people don't know that. So just let me explain it to you this way. So I didn't look and see what your channel was about, but I saw you said it was about some cats or something like that, I think. But let's just say, for example, someone goes to your channel and you have a video on there, right? And that video is 8 minutes long, and they click on that video and they start watching it, and they aren't into that type of content and they click off of it, and now you have sent a bunch of people to your channel that do not watch that content. The algorithm is going to notice that people are going to your channel, watching your content, and not watching much of it at all, especially if they click away within the first 30 seconds of it. If they do that, then you're done. So what it will do is it will stop pushing your video. Once it stops pushing your video, there's really not too much you can do to save it, because there's nothing that someone can do to compete with the with the power of the algorithm itself. All right, let's see. Team Quack Attack says that jar is money if it makes fish bite. It sure is. Mario says, what lake are you at? I am on Lake Lanier. We're out on Lake Lanier trying to catch a little bass or two. Trying to see if we can get something to bite. Lewis says, is that a ducket? What kind of rod is that? Man, this is FishXLive. This is FishXLive, guys. I have a few different types of rods and different equipment that I use. Just depending on what I can get a good deal on, guys. So we're scanning and looking. What does David have to say? He says, a bad day of fishing is still better than a good day of work. Water and nature just have a calming effect on the soul. That is true. The Monkey Finesse says, MoneyBass, you have so much wisdom and passion for the sport. Who has inspired you and taught you about casting lines? Well, I grew up fishing a lot. I would think almost on a daily basis, get up in the morning, take our fishing rods, and we'd go fishing in the morning. Then we'd grab our BB guns and go out hunting once we got finished fishing. Country life is good. Country life is fun. But I would say my uncles are the ones that kind of got me into that outdoor life type thing. Julian the Joke Guy says, can't help but notice that Pure Alaska isn't with us today. Yeah, Pure Alaska tunes in every once in a while, comes in, hangs out with the crew, see how everybody's doing. Mario says, in what state? I'm in Georgia, down south, Lake Lanier, Georgia. Where are you from? Where are you at, Mario? David says, country life is the best, but oh yeah, country life is good. Country life is good. You don't have to worry about big buildings and stuff. You just worry about big trees. You don't have to worry about cars and people beeping their horns. You just worry about deer running through the woods and birds chirping, all right? Julie said, you know what's even better? FishXLive. Oh my goodness, that's a good one. Timothy Turner says, good luck out there today. Not too cold for January. That is right. I don't know what the temp is outside right now, but it feels marvelous. It feels good, especially after being out here when it was in the 30s. Cold fingertips, snotting all over the place, all of that non-fun stuff. Alexander says, Pure Alaska is live. He is driving and he said he will come check us out shortly. All right, shout out to Pure Alaska. Too Dead for You says, only thing loud in the country is the coyotes. That's right. Mario says, South Carolina, Greenville. So have you heard of a little town called Westminster, Mario? You're in the city compared to where I was at in South Carolina. So you're in the big city if you're in Greenville. And some people would laugh if they consider Greenville big city, right? But to us, that was big city living, Greenville. But have you heard of Westminster? All right, let's see. Ella says, good afternoon. You got one yet? No, sir. We've been out here rolling. We've been fishing for maybe about, 25 minutes, something like that. Tim says, great weather on Lanier. What is the water temp? Water temp, I think it was about 46 degrees. It was about 49 when I was out here a few days ago. So the water temps are still dropping. Let's just take a look. Yep, 46 degrees. Current water temp where we're at. Come back here and fish right off the back of the boat. Have the spot lock on, holding me in place. I believe it's holding me in place. Oh yeah, it is. The wind is blowing kind of hard though. Mario says, yes sir, I heard of that little country town. Nobody really says, hey, hit that like button, guys. Hit it with the thumbs up. Just double tap your screen. That is how you like the channel. We're sitting at a little over 60 people in the chat, and we have about 31 likes. So we're moving. We're easing along. Mario says, fixing to go to Lake Bowen. He's fixing. So that's how you know Mario was from down south, too, because he's fixing to do something. Julian says, did you guys know that hitting the like button actually makes the fish bite? That is actually true. There was a study done on that by this guy called MoneyBass. I heard that when his likes get up, the bites get up. Mr. Archer said the drop shot is going down. What's going on, Junior? Junior says, any luck yet? No, sir. We're just getting started, Junior. We've been out here for maybe about 20 to 30 minutes, something like that. Ellis says, next month, Tackle Box Solo Elite starts our bass tournament. Oh, my goodness. So, Ellis, are you in a bass club or do you fish a bass trail? What kind of fishing do you do? Tim says, somebody call Mythbusters on the like myth. It's not a myth, Tim. Okay, Tim, watch this. I will show you that it is not a myth. You see how we have 39 likes right now? We have 39 likes. The likes are not high enough for the fish to bite. Once we get to 60 likes, watch what's going to happen between 60 and 70 likes. So right now, it's just a bunch of talking and everything because the fish are looking. They're like, nah, they're not interested yet. But watch what happens when we get between 60 to 70 likes. All right? David says we have some decent bass out here in South Africa. Yes, we have a lot of people tuning in from South Africa. Glad to have you in the chat. We're just out here doing this thing we call Bass for Cash, seeing if we can get a few fish to the boat. What kind of fish are you catching out there in South Africa? Let's make sure this thing is down on the bottom. And it appears that it is. Ella says, Bass Club. We supposed to fish against you and the rod benders. Wait a minute. What is the name of the bass club you're in, Ellis? I don't know what kind of Diddy party nobody really thinks this is. What is going on with that? What is going on with that? Nobody really. But Ellis, what bass club are you in? So I wanted to come over and fish this little area a little bit, but the wind is not cooperating. I see some fish out there. Let's go on top of them and see if we can get them to react to a spoon. See how that works. And then if not, we're going to move along and go to another area and start looking for bait fish. So that's the plan for today, guys. Ella says, in 2, Tackle Box, Solo Elite, and Trouble Hooks. What bass club are you with, Ellis? Julian says free piercings for bass between 4 to 5 pounds. That is correct. Piercings are free. All right, so we're right above some fish right now. So I'm gonna see if they will hit this spoon, guys. There's a lot of them down there. And they're looking right at it. Oh my goodness, come on fish, go ahead and take it. Ellis says Brian Lattimore used to fish with us, but his dad still does. Oh yeah, so you must fish like with Tri-State or with FR stuff like that. I used to fish with fish FR tournaments. Yeah, Brian Lattimore's dad did fish there. I remember he used to fish by himself and still go out there and come in with some good bags. I was like, oh my goodness, that guy knows what he's doing. But what's the name of the club that you're talking about? Bass for him says, which part do you want a piercing? Bears Bean King says, oh my goodness. He says, I won Angler of the Year in my bass club. Big Cypress Bass Hustlers of Lake Charleston, Louisiana. Good job. Good job. Congratulations. Everybody put the Sabine King in the chat out there doing it big. We have an Angler of the Year in the chat. All right, Barry the Sabine King. How big is your club? How many people do you have in your club? All right, we have Squiggly Lines checking in. Don't know how to pronounce the name. Don't know how to read it, but welcome to the chat. Says catch a bass. You want to see a bass, huh? Well, I do too. We're going to see what we can make happen with that. Let me show you guys what I see on the live imaging. There's a fish directly under the boat, and I'm dropping my bait straight down to those fish, and there's a brush pile right out there. So we're going to see if we can get some action. All right, we're back, guys. We're back. So I'm seeing a few fish down there. Seeing if we can get some activity. See if any of them want to come and play. Political Fisherman said, yeah, MoneyBass went in stealth mode. I sure did. Man, you guys saw that. I caught on to that audio quick. Like, hey, man, we can't hear nothing. We want to hear that hook set. All right, let's see, guys. Let's get back down there on the bottom. So we're sitting in 37 feet of water. We're casting up the fish sitting in the... Man, was that a good cast? Nope, that was a bad cast. That was a decent cast. It was all right. But these fish are sitting up on a ledge right now in about... What is that? 10 feet of water with a nice little drop off. So we're gonna see what they want to do. See what they're talking about. Ella says, "What are you throwing today?" Right now, I'm back on the shaky head. I was throwing a little what is it? Jig head, paddle tail swim bait. Stephen Shin says, "How's life, brother? Obviously glorious, beautiful, and great looking at your environment." Oh, yes, lovely. It's quite lovely out here. Now all we need is for, a fish to come and, put his mouthpiece on it. So I can introduce it to a hook set. And we can do this thing called Bass for Cash. All right, Barry, this is a Bean King. Do you guys have a website for your... Man, look at that fish out there. That thing looks nice. Sitting out there at about 60 feet. Let's throw this out there and see if it wants to follow it down and talk to me a little bit. There's quite a few fish out there, but the thing is making sure we get to those fish that are active. Julian says, "See, we need 60 to 70 likes." I tried to tell him, Julian. They said they want some myth busters to come and test it out, but I already told them I've already busted the myth. Once we get 60 to 70 likes, then you guys will see that the fish start biting. So it's just gonna be, the likes are slow, so the bite is slow. Julian says, they just don't understand. Isn't that what Will Smith said? They just don't understand. Bear the Sabine King says, "We used to have a website, but not anymore. A Facebook page will be coming." All right, Barry, take a look at FishXLive. Go to FishXLive.com. That is a tournament app. A lot of clubs are going to be using that app. It allows you to set up, host, and run your tournaments similar to Bassmaster, where you have your live weigh-ins, keeps track of your leaderboard, all of that kind of stuff. So if you have people watching you, or you want to build up your social media, it's the perfect way to do that. Also, it has an option for, like, if you and your buddies want to get out there and do an MLF style tournament where you catch those fish and you weigh them and everybody can keep up with each other's stats while you're live on the lake. And also, the same way you see me live, all of you guys can be live through FishXLive.com. So take a look at it. And right now, you can download it. And you'll have a 7-day trial. And I'll pull it up in just a minute, guys. We're going to get a fish to the boat. I'll go in there and log a catch. And then I'll show you what I'm talking about as far as the FishXLive features go. There you go. Alex, shout out to Alexandra. She dropped the link in the chat for you guys. I also want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Always has been a strong supporter of this thing we call Bass for Cash, guys. Right now, there is $100 up for grabs. All right. Remember, it does not cost anything to participate in Bass for Cash. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. Now, do we have any new people to the channel today? Is there anyone there that is just showing up for the first time? All right, Barry the Sabine King said you already downloaded it. Okay, so if you already downloaded it, the thing that I mentioned to you guys is it is currently the off season. Like you said, you guys are just getting started. So just let me know and I can have your account reset. So that way you can go in there and you can set things up and run your tournament from it during that free trial period. So just let me know when you're ready and I can get that done for you. Julian said, I know what's wrong. You didn't put any stank on it. It's not stinking out there. They can't smell it. Uh-oh, we're at 49 likes, guys. I told you once we get to 60 to 70 likes, then we're going to start getting some bites. 60 to 70 likes will get us some bites. How about that? Steven says, what is the water temp? The water temp is a nice and easy 46 degrees. What I'm about to do, let's go ahead and start scouting around now. See if I can get out to about 40 feet of water and find some of these fish that are related to the bottom that I may be able to entice with the spoons. We're going to find out. We're going to see if any of them want to learn today what the spoon bite is about. 60 to 70 likes will get us some bites. How about that? Steve says, have you been shallow today with all this sun? I sure have. Well, I guess maybe what you can call what we started off doing was shallow, but we're just getting started. I just got out here. We've been out here for, man, time is moving fast. I've been on the put in about 50 minutes ago. Then we made a nice run. So we've probably been fishing for around 40 minutes or so. Chefboy says, catching a cold. Not catching any fish, you're catching a cold. No, that's not too bad today. Today's all right. Uh-oh. Are we getting it started already? Big shout out to Clint Perry. He's like, hey, let's get some more members of the Money Team. Let's spice it up a little bit. Clint Perry just hit the channel with a gifted membership that went to Mandy's Candy. Interesting name. Mandy with the Candy just got a gifted membership from your partner, Clint Perry. Everybody put CP in the chat. CP is one of the top contributors as far as initiating members of the Money Team, guys. And for anybody that does not know, whenever you hear me talk about the Money Team, those are the members of the channel. The people that you see that have a badge next to their name. So membership does have its privileges. We are doing this thing called Bass for Cash. Now, with each fish caught, you can put one guess in the chat. The total pot is $100, guys. That is paid out in increments. $20 for each fish that you can guess the exact weight on. Now, if, man, that looks kind of interesting down there on the graph. Let's scan around and see if we can find some bait fish, guys. Now, if you guess the exact weight of one of the fish, you will walk away with a nice $20 bill. Now, for those of you that know, you know that membership does have its privileges. The members of the channel, those are the members of the money team with the badge. They get 2 guesses per fish. Not only do they get 2 guesses per fish, which gives them double the chance to win, they get double the payout. So the membership does have its privileges. But always remember, it does not cost a thing to participate. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. That is it. Nice and simple. Shout out to Mask Off Fishing. He says, has anybody ever won multiple times? I believe so. Is there anybody in the chat that has won Bass for Cash more than once? Is there anybody in the chat? Well, first, let's do this. If you have won Bass for Cash, type I won and how much you won. Type that in the chat. And let's just see if we can get an idea of, man, that's a nice looking ditch right there. I didn't really see any fish down there though. If you have won Bass for Cash before, type how much you won in the chat. And then we're gonna see if anybody has won more than once. The Bebo says you're looking at him. All right, guys, let's see. All right, let's fish another little point real quick. See if we can get a little something from here. Man, I sure do miss topwater season. You guys remember topwater season? All those big fish coming up, blowing up all over the place. We are at 53 likes. Tom Mix says, I think MoneyBass has won more than once, and maybe Hippie Dave. Well, I have guessed the weight more than once, but I can't win. They told me I can't play. They told me I can't host the show and participate in it. What do you think, Tom? Is that fair? Shouldn't I be able to win some of that cash for a bass too? They said it's not fair because I actually get to hold the fish and see the, and see it in person. So they said, nah, that's not fair. Julian says, what about Chicken Hawk? No, Chicken Hawk has never won Bass for Cash. Never. Alexandria says no one has won more than once. Okay, now Alexandria should know. She said no one has won more than once. Julian said he did win a 20 though. That is right. Chicken Hawk did win a $20 bill from your partner MoneyBass. I think M4 Fishing might be out here cruising around somewhere on the lake. I tried to call him to see how he was doing, but didn't hear back. Uh-oh, Alexandra, she put that word in there. You guys see the disqualified? She said she's ready to hit somebody with the DQ. If you put more than one guest in the chat, she will hit you with the DQ. Guys, we are up to 57 likes. Now, who was that was saying that the myth needs to be busted? Because we're trying to find out if the likes are up, the bites are up. And I told you once we get between 60 and 70 likes, that's when we're going to get the first fish to the boat. And somebody said they don't believe it. And the likes are just slowly inching up. Alexandra has her finger on the DQ button. She's like, come on, MoneyBass, get a fish to the boat so I can hit somebody with the DQ for putting in more than one guest. Uh-oh, wait a minute, guys. It looks like we have a friend in need. Is a friend indeed. Let's just check something out real quick. Let's see, guys. Oh, man. M4 said he left his keys. So all he can do is fish from the bank.
There he is. What's up, man?
Oh, man, you came all the way to the lake and you don't have your keys for your boat?
Yeah.
Do you have your boat?
No, I left the key to the boat. No, I still have the place my store.
Oh, man.
I'm out here in the back, man, just doing some runs and stuff.
Oh, so you're at the ramp?
Yeah, I'm just out here doing some.
Oh, man. So you,
I know, right?
so you're at the ramp and you have to fish on the bank because you don't have. Oh, man, that's terrible. You know what would be great though?
What's that?
If you had a buddy that was on the lake and would come and pick you up. Do you have anybody that you know that's on the lake that might come and pick you up? That's a good guy like that?
I know some people, but you know, sometimes stuff other people will do for you, man. You know?
Oh yeah, you never know how people really are, right?
Really don't, man. They do what they say they're gonna do, man.
Oh man, that's terrible.
There is some good people out there, man.
Man, but if somebody was down by a bridge, if somebody was to try to find you, where would they find you at? Is there a bridge close by where you're at?
Charleston, 6 Mile.
A 6 Mile bridge. Do you know how to drop a drop pin?
I'm at the ramp right here at Charleston Park. I'm right here on the boat ramp.
Well, send me a drop pin because I can't remember. I remember like if I go down that way, I remember there's a bridge down that way. Do I go towards that bridge or under that bridge?
Before the bridge to the left. We'll see. That's what your boat ramp is. But I can drop it.
Okay. All right. I'll see you in a second.
All right, later, man.
All right. All right, guys. Look like we're going to have some company. How's about that? We're rolling. So how about that, guys? M4 does not have his keys to his boat, so he is stuck on the bank. So we're gonna go pick him up and let him hang out with us for a little bit. Just bear with me real quick, guys. All right, so we are on our way to pick up M4. Have any of you done that before? Gone to the lake, got all the way to the lake. Now I know he has a long ride to get to the lake and forgot his keys. Uh-oh. Julian says, hey, we hit 60 likes. So to prove that it's not a myth. All right, so now that cut into the time a little bit. But we're gonna get M4 fishing to the boat. See if he can help pop something in the mouthpiece for us, guys. Let's have some fun and see what we can make happen. How about that? D Nice says, I got 27 crappie. Oh my goodness, sound like you're having a good day out there on the lake. Political Fisherman says, I had extra keys. I do too, I keep extra keys. All right, let's go get him. Shout out to Clint Perry. Clint Perry knows it's a 250. A two. How do you spell that? A 250. FIDDY. We have a 250 horsepower motor on the back of this boat, on this Nitro Z20. It'll push this boat anywhere from 70 miles an hour, a little more, a little less, depending on how things are set up, which is good enough. D Nice says 250. Tim said 250. That's right. What's going on, Richard Green, new member of the Money Team in the chat. So we're over here at this boat ramp. I forgot what he said that this boat ramp is called. But see a few boats in here. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, guys. Looks like we're gonna be out here a little longer than expected. So I need to check on a little something.
Just had to go get my life jacket.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming back right now. Are you at the ramp?
Yeah.
Damn, you're fast. All right, dude. Here I go.
All right. All right. All right, there we go. So M4 is on his way to the ramp. So I guess while he's doing that, let me take a look at the map and see what kind of structure and cover and stuff they have over here. Now there's a nice little ditch right over here. So I'm just gonna ease right over here to the other side of this cove and go check that out. Team Quack Attack says he saw it. He says, I seen it. He said he saw me hit 61 miles per hour. Did anybody else see a little something? Let's see what else you guys are saying. Frisco says, I need to see that screen for 70 miles an hour. So you want to see me hit 70, right? Team Quack Attack says, it'll do it. It'll hit 70. Yeah, if I get the gas, let me see how much gas we have in here. So we have a little over half a tank. So if I get the gas down a little low, take a little something, a few things off the boat, get out here and pop something around 70 miles per hour. All right, so let's go over here and scan this ditch real quick. We're gonna look for some bait fish, guys. So take a look at this. That's my side scan. You see it's kind of naked out there. You don't really see anything out there yet. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna scan this ditch. So you see these black lines? That is kind of like a drop off, and then it drops down into this ditch right here. Look at that. Looks like a little road bed right there, kinda. Now we're in the center. We're going down into that ditch. And let's see if there's any fish down there. There's some nice little cover and stuff right there. Not seeing any fish though. Shout out to the Mass Bass. Ted, he says sometimes flapping keel guards can slow you down. Oh yeah, I forgot about the flapping keel guard. That's the fish attractor. It helps me attract the fish. Let's see, I'm just gonna hop up here while we wait for M4 fishing. So the Mass Bass, Ted, in case you didn't know, what we're doing right now is M4 Fishing has come all the way across town to take his boat out today. And he gets here and realizes he does not have his boat keys. So he's stranded. But he just happens to know this guy. Some people actually says he's a good guy. He's a good dude. That is actually gonna pop up and pick him up and take him out there to see if he can pop a fish or two in that mouthpiece. All right, look at that nice little drop off right here, guys. You see it? How about we throw a shaky head and let it land right about in there? It looks like that could be some fish down there in that cover. Kim said, did you ever catch anything off the bank the other day? I did not. That bank fishing was not cooperating. So we're gonna make about a 50-foot cast right back that way. And let's see if we can see it on the, if I can find it. Man, where did that cast go? All right, let's see. Frisco says, so who will catch count for BFC? What is that? What is BFC? Oh. Oh, okay, I got you. For bass for cash. Who's going to catch a bass for cash fish, right? Well, we're going to see. Shout out to Richard Green. He says, double tap that screen and subscribe. It is free. That is correct. It is free to participate in Bass for Cash. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, guys. That is it. Nice and simple. The Mass Bass. Kid says, does an M4 fish count? Uh-oh. You got to ask the, what, Alexandra, what do you think? What do you think? Should an M4 fish count towards Bass for Cash? I would say so. Because when you're on the boat together, it's kind of like a team effort. All right, we're going to back up. That ledge right there looks real good. It looks nice and lovely. So yeah, guys, we're gonna do an M4 fish. So if M4 can get a fish to the boat for you guys, has to be 14 inches or better, then M4 will get you guys a Bass for Cash fish. How about that? Let's see. It's 40 feet out. We're gonna move out a little bit farther from that ledge. For anybody that is just tuning in, you see this bright yellow line? That is high visibility yellow line, high vis. I use that as my main, as my backing on my spinning reels. And then up where I tie the lure, that is actually a 12-pound fluorocarbon. And I tie that together using an Alberto knot. That high vis yellow just kind of helps me keep an eye on the bait whenever it's sinking in the lake, especially when I'm fishing deeper water like I am today. Alexander says, absolutely. Go ahead and let M4 get a Bass for Cash fish to the boat. All right, there we go. There's where I want my cast to go, right there. That a nice 80-foot cast. Let's go in just a little bit closer. Uh-oh, do you guys see it? Do you see what I see? If you see what I see, put OK in the chat. Shout out to the Outdoor King. Hit the channel with the $4.99 super chat. He was like, let me get things started. He's like, Cliff got things started a little bit. Let me go ahead and top it off. And hit the channel with the $4.99. No question, no comment. He just hit me with the super sticker. Everybody put OK in the chat. All right, Alexander says, no, he has not caught a fish yet. That is correct. Chef Boy says, AC, you got the cookies. Might need them lemons off of you. What kind of stuff y'all talking about? Cookies and milk in the chat. Now, last time I picked up M4. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on just a second. Another big shout out for Outdoor King. Outdoor King was like, hold on, wait a minute. I hit the wrong button the first time. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. He hit the channel with another $4.99 super chat, guys. Well, super sticker. Big shout out to the Outdoor King. Still no question or no comment. He's like, hey, I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. Let's see what's happening today. So I'm out here fishing this ditch right now. I can see some fish in there. Let's go ahead and just cast one right down there into that ditch and see what's going on with that action. Big shout out to the Outdoor King. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Outdoor King again? Did I miss something? Now, you guys have to give credit where credit is due. Big shout out to the Outdoor King. It looks like he was like, hey, I hit the wrong button again. Let me try it one more time. He has hit the channel with another $4.99 super chat. Let me see. Is everybody putting Outdoor King in the chat? We're up to 65 likes. The likes are looking good. Outdoor King is like, hey, everything's looking great. Let me make it look even better. Big shout out to Outdoor King. Really, really appreciate that. Out here having a good time on the lake. We're going to get M4 fishing on the boat and see if he can get out here and kind of be the good luck charm for the day. The day is, it's a very lovely day out here today, guys. Frisco says, let me see, GS cookies, those thin mints are liars. Nothing thinning about them. Oh, somebody selling some Girl Scout cookies. Is that what you guys are talking about in the chat? Is somebody selling some Girl Scout cookies? Uh-oh, wait a minute, guys. The Outdoor King hit me with the 1999. He is like, I am in it to win it today. Outdoor King has hit the channel with the 19. Oh my goodness, guys. I felt a little tappy tap. I told you it's starting to get heated up. I think we're about to be into some action. I definitely need everybody to shout out the Outdoor King in the chat. I need to see okay Outdoor King in the chat at least 10 times in a row. Can we do it? Can we hit it at least 10 times in a row? Outdoor King in the chat. Can you guys do that for me? We always have to give credit where credit is due. Outdoor King is in here doing something spectacular. He does not have to do it, but he's like, hey, I'll do it for the love of the game. So you know what that means, guys. The likes are up. Outdoor King is doing his thing. And let me check this right here. Oh my goodness, guys. That would have been another break off. That would have definitely been a break off right there. That would have definitely been a break off. I'm glad I checked the hook. Shout out to the Outdoor King. I mean, I'm checking this hook and putting some stank on it because of the Outdoor King. Alexandra says, yes, I am selling Girl Scout cookies. Okay. Do you have a link to where people can go and get those Girl Scout cookies? All right, guys. We're gonna put some stank on it. We're about to get a fish to the boat. The lights are right. We're gonna see if we can bust a myth today. If the lights are right, will the fish bite? If the lights are right, will the fish bite? That is what we're trying to find out today. Now, you guys got me up to the 67, between the 60 and 70 likes. So now we're gonna see, is it a myth? If the likes are right, will the fish bite? Sun is shining nice and bright. And we are about to find out. Shout out to Clint Perry. He's like, let's get this party started. He hit the channel with another gifted membership. And that went to Lost Cause. The Lost Cause. Shout out to CP. Let me see. Did we get okay in the chat 10 times in a row? Did anybody count it out for me? Junior says a 4-piece banger. Say oops upside your head. That is right. Oh my goodness. Did we get Outdoor King 10 times in a row, Alexandra? I need to see Outdoor King in the chat 10 times in a row. If anybody wants some of those Girl Scout cookies, there's the link. If you want some of those Girl Scout cookies, the link is in the chat. Shout out to Alexandra. All right, can you guys put okay in the chat? I need to see it 10 times in a row. I see him hit us with the okay. Richard Green said, I'm going to put it in there twice. That doesn't count. We got Cade, we got Junior, we got Clint Perry, Donald Brown, Richard Green. Richard Green, did you? Richard Green said, I'm going to put it in there a bunch of times. We need everybody to put the Outdoor King in the chat. I believe the Outdoor King is the current sponsor of today's live stream. Oh, my goodness. The Outdoor King says he's doing a good deed. He's picking up a friend in need. So I'm going to hook him up with a good deed. I see it. Oh, yeah. Outdoor King. The Outdoor King is the current sponsor of today's live stream. And who gets the honorable mentions today? I think it is Clint Perry. Clint Perry in here gifted memberships, making the money team a lot stronger and longer. All right, we're going to make a nice 50-foot cast right here. Let's see if we can see it. Man, I'm just missing the beam all kinds of ways today, guys. We're still going to fish it to the boat. We're still going to fish it to the boat. Is M4 here, guys? Is M4 here? Let me see. Maybe he's just waiting on me and I didn't know it. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't look like he's here yet. Oh my goodness, guys. I see a biggin under the boat. I see a biggin under the boat at about 25 feet down. It looks like it has its mouthpiece just waiting on a spoon. Let's just see. Let's see, buddy. Do you want a spoon? All right, let that spoon go all the way to the bottom. Damn, let's just play with it just a little bit. Uh-oh, my spoon got foul hooked, guys. Let's see if I can get it loose. Nope, didn't work. He's like, nah, buddy, not today. Not today. You're not going to bust me in the mouth with a spoon today. All right, so we're still just waiting on M4 to get here, guys. Let's get another cast out here to this ledge. Has to be a fish out there that wants to come and play, right? All right, let's see. Shout out to the Outdoor King. He says, double tap the screen and hit that like button. That is right. Big shout out to the Outdoor King, the current sponsor of today's live stream, guys. You know the routine. Whoever gives the largest super chat or super sticker during the live stream is the sponsor of that live stream, guys, because this channel is supported by you guys, the viewers, subscribers, people that just kind of slide through every once in a while to see, just to take a look and say like, hey, what's going on over there with that MoneyBass guy? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he talking about? All right, I see you, Greg. He says comment, like, and subscribe. Herbert, what's going on, Herbert? Back in the chat. Uh-oh, Richard Green, he's getting aggressive. He says, hey, he's like, what's up, dude? Run those likes. Empty out your pockets and run those likes. He said, run them likes up. Oh, my goodness. Kay says, how far is M4? I do not know. Did M4 go all the way back home to get a life jacket? What happened? I took my extra life jacket out of the boat because I didn't think anybody was going to be on here with me. Oh, he's at the ramp. M4 is already at the ramp, guys. He's actually been over there fishing. All right, let's go pick him up, and then we're going to get into it. You can do it, put your back into it. You can do it, put your back into it. All right, we're going to get into it, guys. We're going to pick up M4. Then we're going to do a two-man special bass for cash for today. We're going to see if we can get a fish to the boat and have some fun with it. So I guess I was out here for a good time, not a long time. So I'm out here for a good time and a longer time now than what was originally planned, because believe it or not, guys, I was supposed to be off the water by now. What's going on, CT? He says, no, you stole Maiko's keys, sabotaging the competition. Well, actually, it wasn't even a competition. I didn't even know he was on the lake today. Shout out to CT. So we're gonna see if Maiko can get out here and change things up a little bit, get a fish to the boat so we can play this thing called Bass for Cash, guys. Man, so check it out, guys. We hit the 60 to 70 likes, but I had to make a run to come and pick up your partner M4 fish. So I guess we have to change the number. When we get to 80, when we get 80 to 90 likes, then we're gonna catch a fish. The likes make the fish bite. We had to reset the likes, guys. We had to reset it. Those first likes didn't count. We had to reset the likes. Let's see, how deep is the water over here? Let's see if these, and you know I need to hook my remote for my talons back up. Let's go ahead and drop these talons and sit here and wait for M4 to come back. And while we're doing that, go ahead and kill the motor, save a little bit of gas. CT says no, throw a space heater in the water to see a fish float. We're gonna do some electrostatic shock fishing today. All right, let's get some of these rods out of the way. What is this one right here? What is on that? Oh, that's the Ned rig. What is this right here? Jerk bait, don't need that. M4, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Uh-oh, uh-oh. The hook's got me.
You're a patient guy. Oh, you're
Let me get this stuff out of your way. All right, all right. We're gonna make it happen.
you dressed today,
Yeah, I put all the stuff. Look, I've been coming out here when it's like in the mid and low 30s with barely anything on. Today, I decided to go ahead and put on all my cold gear. And it feels like it's like 60 something degrees out here right now. All right, so let's get this straightened up a little bit. I need one of those racks. You know those little back rack things or something like that where you can put extra rods on in the back? That's what I need. What's going on? We have Mr. Must Be Nice tuning in. When was the last time you were out on the lake? Mr. Must Be Nice. He fished in that competition that you guys saw where I was fishing live with the crew from Bass Pro. Mr. Must Be Nice was one of the participants in that. It was a tough day on the lake. I think I came in with either 2 or 3 fish and ended up in, what was it, 3rd place? But they only paid out 2 places. Don't you just hate it? But that's the way it works out sometimes, guys. Uh-oh, uh-oh. These jerk baits, they're like, hey, buddy, we'll come over here and talk to you. Oh, I got it. Appreciate it. I'm just going to stick these down in the rod locker. All right, man. So what's on the agenda today? We're going to catch some fish with a spoon. We're going out hitting them in the mouthpiece with a spoon today.
I do some spoon and some, yeah, I think spoons don't be the one, I guess. Here it's kind of slow, but we'll see what happens.
All right.
Weather's changing.
Mr. Must Be Nice said, I was fishing today on Lake Jackson, and it was horrible. He said it was horrible.
Horrible, oh man.
He said, I would have joined you today, just got back from Lake Jackson. All right, let's slide some more rods in here. I know I should take the time to get my, oh, I got it. I should take the, to get my little rod socks, but it's all right. We'll get it done.
FishXLive there.
Where you see that at? Oh, oh, on the rod.
FishXLive, let's go.
That's right. We're about to get it cracking. So we're gonna go. There's a place where there's a nice ditch around here. So we'll go over there and see if we can find the see if we can find some bait fish first.
Hey, I'm happy just, yeah.
What's going on, buddy?
Y'all that don't know, I came all the way out here like a 40-minute ride to my boat. I forgot my boat key.
Oh man, a 40-minute ride, and you were about to have to fish from the boat the boat dock, right? Oh, I need to grease those bad boys. All right, let's see. Oh, you got your gloves in there. All right.
This weather's not strapped down.
Oh, I forgot about that. You can just put them all on the same side. Just stack them on top of each other. Junior says 2 for the price of 1. That's right. We're gonna get out here and see. So this is the thing, chat. We're either gonna do twice as good or twice as bad. So we are gonna see which one it is. Twice as good or twice as bad. Now let me think. Oh, let's go over there and fish that bridge. Might be some fish roaming around on these rocks right now.
Yeah, I think they're gonna come up.
All right, so we do not have any bass to the boat for Bass for Cash yet. So we are officially getting started. The start time for Bass for Cash is in 4 minutes. Bass for Cash starts in 4 minutes. CT says 0 times 2 equals 2 zeros. All right, let's see. All right, guys. So we're just gonna run over here and fish a bridge real quick. Then we're gonna go to some ditches. Along with me. We are just getting out here on the lake, starting up this thing we call for cash. This is going to be the first cast of the day, guys. Looking lovely. It is the day, guys. Looking lovely. It is a nice, pretty day. Go ahead and move some of these rods out of the way. Let's see, we don't need that one. What is this right here? Let's move that one out of the way. Let's see if there's any fish on the bottom over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can see them. I can see them, but will they bite? That is the question. What you throwing? All right, so we're sitting in 23 feet of water. I'm gonna move some of those. Yes, fish. So the connection seems like it might be a little bad over here. How does it look for you guys? How is it looking in the chat? So yeah, we're kind of in a all right, so you guys said we are real choppy. Man, wouldn't that be the case? So it is real choppy, but we are in an area right now where there are a lot of fish though. All right, you guys said we had some major buffering going on. Trying to move away. So we're right by power lines and stuff like that. So who knows? Maybe that is the issue. But the thing I hate about it is that there are a lot of fish over here. So how does the signal look, guys? Are we still buffering a lot? Give me some feedback in the chat. How do we look in the chat? All right, yeah, so wouldn't you know it? So he says it's getting better, but it's getting better as I'm moving away from the fish that I was trying to catch. Uh-oh, they said throw 4 off the boat. He messed the signal.
Just trying to make it better.
Man, look at those fish down there. You see all those fish? Look at those big fish right there. Yeah, they're just right here. Yeah, just throw it and let it, yeah, just throw it right there and let it fall down. You see it? So there's M4 right here going straight down. There's some big fish down there, guys. Oh, it's going right down there to it. Whoa, look at all of them. Man, I need to get my spoon down there.
This is a blade.
Oh, that's me. You got one? You got one? Uh-oh, M4 already got one, guys. All right, look at it, guys. Bam, just like that. Kapow! Oh my goodness. Look at that. Do you guys see it? Do you see that? I need to hurry up and get back down there. All right, you got it? All right, so look, he caught that one on next and it's still in and out. All right, there you go, guys. Let's go ahead and pop that one in there. You can throw a cold tag on, see if we can. Put it on the other side. I've been using the other side. The other one, I haven't cleaned it yet. All right, let's see. All right, guys, how is the signal now? Is the signal a little better? So I told you guys, we came over here, found the fish, and as soon as we found the fish, we popped them right in that mouthpiece. And we're sitting. Uh-oh, watch that rod for me, Maiko. You see that rod by the, yeah, mine, the buoy. All right, we're good. Appreciate that. All right, good deal. All right, so we got a good into the boat. I told you guys M4 was gonna be the good luck charm for the day. Did you see your partner? I was like, there they go, Maiko. There they go, M4. They want to put their mouthpiece on. He was like, oh, I got something for that mouthpiece. He was like, let me show you something. I got something for that mouthpiece. All right, so M4 is like, let me go ahead and get another one. Let's go ahead and see if we can get you lined up. So what I'm doing is just casting a spoon out there, letting it fall all the way to the bottom. There's my spoon right there, guys. Shout out to Clint Perry. Clint Perry just hit the channel with another gifted membership. And who did that membership go to? Lawson Johnson. The money team is getting strong and long. I told you guys, we're out here having a good time. We were supposed to be out here for a good time, not a long time. But plans have changed. Plans have changed just a little bit. Julian says, still no hippie Dave. Shout out to Alexandra. She says today's current live stream sponsor is Outdoor King with the $34.96, with the honorable mention going to Clint Perry for those 3 gifted memberships, guys. And we drifted way off course. We were drifting, guys. I wasn't paying attention. All right, so how's the signal? Is the signal still good? Chef Boy says a 10-pounder on the way. I don't know if we're going to get that 10-10-10. We should get a few more fish, guys. Wade says M4 getting the skunk off the boat. That's right. He's in here popping them right in that mouthpiece, just like that. Just like you're potting a money bass. Just like you're potting a money bass. Do you guys see this right here? Do you see this? Do you see it? That's what we call bendation. M4, can you help me out with the net real quick? Can you help me with the net real quick? We're going to go ahead and net him. The bendation is real. Look at that. There we go. There we go. Do you see him? Bam! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at him. He's flapping. He's like Money Beast. Money Beast. He said money is a beast. I'm going to call him Money Beast. Money Beast popped me right in my mouthpiece. He said, you got me. You got me, Money Bass. What you doing to my mouthpiece? I'm busting you right in that mouthpiece. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach on her. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm fat. I've been eating good. I'm eating good out here, Money Bass. All right, you guys see, we're out here making it happen. We're making it happen for 2025. I told you guys Maiko M4 fishing was going to be my good luck piece for the day. Oh, my goodness. Look at him. Look at him. Let's see. You know what? I think M4 got me right now. Take a look at it, guys. Let me show you. Let me show you a little something. Now, that fish came out of some deep water. Once we got out of that deep water, the color started coming back to it. But look at that. We got 2 good ones. We got 2 good ones right there. We're going to get another one, though. We're going to get another one to the boat. All right. Let's put fish number 1 back in there. Uh-oh, it tried to fin me. It tried to fin me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They're mad. Do you see them? They're fighting. It's like I'm fighting mad. All right, we're going to put a coil tag right there on that one. Bam. All right, before I step on a rod like I did before, you guys saw me step on these rods before and break them in half, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and put some water in there, some resert, close it up. M4 popping them in the mouthpiece with the blade bait, and you got your pot in the money bass knocking that jaw off with that just pitching around this the spoon. We're about to make it happen, guys. Uh-oh, what is that? What do I see? If you see what I see, put okay in the chat. If you see what I see, put okay in the chat. What I see is a $4.99 super sticker from the Outdoor King. He says I'm the king for a reason. He said, man, look at that kayak. That thing is flying kind of fast, ain't it?
Oh,
The Outdoor King. I need you guys to shout out the Outdoor King. Put OK in the chat, guys. Junior says, kaboom! Look who stepped in the room. I told you guys we were going to pop him in the route piece. Now, who was that was wondering about, is it a myth or not? Somebody said it's a myth. I don't believe it. But I tried to tell you that likes make the fish bite. Now, we're sitting at 78 likes, guys. I told you once we hit that 60 to 70 range on those likes, where were we going to be? You guys were going to see some mouthpiece action, some bendation. You're seeing it all. Who do we have here? Shout out to Pure Alaska. Hopping into the chat like, oh yeah, I'm letting the moose rest today. I'm letting the moose take a rest. I think I'm gonna watch some MoneyBass fishing. So we're out here busting them in the mouthpiece today, Pure Alaska. The Outdoor King. I always got to give credit where the credit is due. We're out here having a good time. We were out here for a good time and not a long time. But M4 said, hey, buddy, can you change that up? Can we make it a long time and a good time? I was like, okay, we can make it happen. We can make it happen, Captain. So we're just out here trying something a little different, guys. We found some fish relating to the bottom. So there's a school of fish, so we have to take advantage of it while we can because they may not always be here. Shout out to Already Edits. Hit the channel with the 199. He was like, let me get in on that action. He was like, I want some of that action. Well, come on in. You are welcome all day, Already Edits. We have Shark in the chat says, how come you did not whack them in the head, but rather put these weights on them? Hey, man, I had to bust them in the mouthpiece. Oh, my goodness. I thought we could have had another one. Let me see. What is that? Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. I thought we might have had another one. These fish were like, hey, MoneyBass, I thought we were friends. I didn't know you was gonna bust me in the mouthpiece like that. What's going on, Jeff? He says, still at it, money. Catch the prize fish. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what we have in the live well in just a second. Pure Alaska says, I'm driving through a mountain pass, so my reception is crappy at best. Well, I know about some crappy reception. We were having a few problems just a minute ago. Shout out to Steve Wimp. He says, Pure Alaska, are you still rolling on the road? He is. Junior says, stay safe and warm. Them cold roads out there in Alaska. Oh, yeah. What's going on? We have Muhammad back in the chat from the Maldives. Good to have you back in the chat. Have you been back out on the, I guess you're out there doing the salt water, out there catching those big fish in the ocean, in the sea. What have you caught out there lately? Clint Perry said, the internet is an amazing thing. That's right. We are worldwide. We have the Maldives in the chat. We have South Africa. Who else do we have in the chat today? Was it Scotland? Everybody in the chat, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let us know where you're from. I know we have people from a bunch of different countries, states, cities, all of that good stuff. Let us know where you are from. Chef Boy says, Pure Alaska convinced me to plan a trip to Alaska. Outdoor King says from the DMV. Chef Boy from Kansas. Garrett says, I think you should start having some classes at, what is that? At least once a month on some bendation. Who wants to sign up for some bendation classes? The bendation is real. Bendation 101. How about that? In Bendology 202. We can do some classes. So all I'm doing right now, guys, is just kind of fan casting a spoon. Sitting in about 25 feet of water, out here having some fun with it. We have the Netherlands checking in. We have Richard from the UK. Muhammad says, monsoon rain, so unable to go out. Oh yeah, you don't want to go out in that monsoon. Monsoons are no fun. I've been in something before that felt like a monsoon and almost sank. Don't want to do that again. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Who else do we have? Where are you guys from in the chat? David, where are you from? You said you were from South Africa, right? He said, any fish yet? Sorry, I had to go shower. It's like 22:55 p.m. here now. Okay, so it's a little late. You got, huh? Yeah. All right, we can go over there and get it. It's your blade bait? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting hung too with mine, but all I do is just let the weight, just shake it once we get over to it. Just let the weight knock it loose. Cause see, I'm just bouncing mine all the way on the bottom. I've been getting hung up a bunch of times. Got it? All righty. We are, no rocks. We are back in action. We are back in action. All right, how's the reception look, guys? Are we still looking good? Junior says, I'm from the land of fires at the moment, South California. I heard that it never rains in Southern California. But I guess they definitely need some rain. Hope everybody is doing well and staying safe out there. What's going on, Joseph? He says, good luck. We have Herman checking in. He says, sir, afternoon, my friend, viewing from the UK. Shout out to the UK. Glad you can make it in today. Hang out with the crew for a little bit. We're out here for a good time, guys. We have 2 fish in the boat. I'll show them to you in just a second. The action is kind of hot and heavy. There's fish everywhere. They're kind of passing through. The fish are like us. They say, hey, we're here for a good time, not a long time. So we got to get them biting while we can. So how is the reception, guys? Is everything still looking pretty decent? You guys can hear everything, see everything okay? All right, appreciate the sound check, guys. So we're just kind of drifting around, seeing what we can see. Let me go back here and show you guys what we have in this live well. You guys are like, hey, are we doing this thing called Bass for Cash or not? Well, I told you guys earlier that you needed to get the likes up. Look at them. There's some goodness. Those fish are looking kind of lovely. What time do we catch those fish? At about 3:30, something like that. Let's see. We have fish number 1 and we have fish number 2. Look at these fish. Look at these things. Look at them. Oh my goodness. Do you see them looking at you while you're looking at them? Look at that, guys. What kind of sea monster is that? Oh my goodness. And look at the stomachs on them. They're like, oh yeah, we're looking good. We're eating good. Now look at this. M4 caught this one right here. It's a little bigger, but look at the stomach on the one I caught. She's like, oh yeah, I'm a big old fatty fat. Look at my stomach. She says, yeah, I'm a little obese. I ate a little too much. My eyes were bigger than my stomach, but I did it anyway because I was hungry. All right, so there you go, guys. Those are the fish right there. We're going to be weighing those in just a minute. We are doing this thing called Bass for Cash, where you're potting the money bass. And shout out to M4. Go ahead and give your people a thumbs up. Look at him. There he goes.
What's up, guys?
All right, you're potting the M4. We're out here getting a few fish to the boat. Now, we're going to see if anybody wants to walk away with any of this cash for some bass today, all right? The way that works is we come out here and we catch the fish. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. It does not cost a thing to participate in Bass for Cash. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. Guess the weight of the fish once the scales are open. You only get 1 guess per fish. Now, you guys need to make sure you are paying attention to the rules of engagement, because if you put more than 1 guess in that chat, you will be famous for something that you don't want to be famous for. You will be famous for this word, well, these 2 letters. It's called a D and a Q. A D and a Q are the 2 letters that you will be famous for. You do not want that. So make sure you pay attention to the, yep, it's 13 up here. We're heading back out to some deeper water. Shout out to David. He said, I just subscribed. Greg Blakely says DQ. He says he's heard that before. Now listen, guys, if you put more than 1 guess in the chat and Alexandra DQs you, you're not going to be happy about it. You're going to feel kind of bad. And you're going to want some sympathy from the chat. But I can tell you from experience, the chat is waiting for people to get DQ'd so they can laugh at you. Now, that's terrible. That's a terrible thing. They just want to laugh at you when you get DQ'd. That's not right. But it will happen. Look at Junior. Junior's going to be the first one laughing. Do not get DQ'd. You do not want to be famous for those 2 letters, a D and a Q. It is no fun. We have Zan checking in from Mumbai, India. I was just talking to a partner of mine from Mumbai, India, named Shantanu. How about that? How's about it? And he's over there in Mumbai too. Shout out to Zan. Who else do we have? Outdoor King, the Outdoor King. Outdoor King is the current sponsor of today's live stream, right? He says, look like I won't be guessing. Have to go to sleep for work night shift. Okay, Outdoor King, do you have 5 minutes? We'll go ahead and do one of the Bass for Cash fish right now. Put yes in the chat, Outdoor King. If you have time to do Bass for Cash, we'll go ahead and do that first fish right now. How about that? Outdoor King is the sponsor of the live stream. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and get this loose. But I'm looking for Outdoor King. If Outdoor King says he puts yes in the chat, then we will go ahead and get it cracking for Outdoor King. He is the sponsor of today's live stream. All right, Outdoor King says yes. All right, Outdoor King, I need you to give me a quick second. Let me see if I can get this bait loose real quick. We're sending it down. Oh my goodness. This thing is deep. 20 feet. All right, let me see. Let me open this bail. Outdoor King, just bear with me. Let me ease back here. See if we can get this loose real quick first. All right, so make sure you guys are paying attention to the rules of engagement that Alexandra is putting in the chat for you guys. That information that is in there is for your benefit. If you do not follow the rules, you will be DQ'd, all right? Do not let your name be attached to those two words. To those two letters. We're gonna go ahead and break this one off, guys. Oh, wait a second. Okay, we're down there. Let's see. All right, there we go. We just went ahead and broke it off so we can go ahead and get this weighed in for the Outdoor King. Shout out to the Outdoor King, the current sponsor of today's live stream, guys. Whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of generosity, like gifting membership, shout out to Clint Perry, is the sponsor of the live stream, guys. Let's go ahead and get this up and out of the water. And we're gonna weigh this fish real quick. Ken says, how do you spell DQ'd? And now remember, guys, I'm telling you, you only put one guess in the chat. Now, the other thing about that is the members of the Money Team, membership does have its privileges. We're gonna go back out, get out here a little deeper. Huh? Oh, no, I'm good. I'll do it. All right, we are about to make it official, like a referee's whistle, guys. All right, you know what? What we're gonna do, we're gonna let M4 do the honors of it. All right, M4, so that way you guys can see the full view. All right, M4, can you do the, reach in there and get the one that's a little bit bigger? That's the one that you caught. I'm gonna hop. You got another one? Oh, okay. All right, here we go, guys. We're about to make it official. Now, what we're about to do is M4 is going to take the fish out. He's going to put it on the measuring board. He's gonna hold it up, let you guys see the length, the width, the girth, all of that good stuff. Then we are going to go, actually, we're going into subscriber only mode right now, guys. You have to be a subscriber in order to participate. So subscribers, bam, there we go. We are in subscriber only mode, guys. All right, go ahead and turn them around. Face this way. That way, yeah, they can see you and see you holding the fish up. There we go. Turn to the left, to the right. You guys see that stomach on it? Oh yeah, look at that. That fish is long and strong. That fish is probably about 17, over 17 inches. All right, go ahead on the little measuring board. You see it right there in between the two live wells. All right, so here we go, people. We're gonna pop it on that measuring board. And Alexandra, you can open the scales whenever you are ready. So guys, the scales are not open yet. The only guesses that will count. Now take a look at this, guys. Go ahead and pinch his tail. And where's the board at?
Right,
take a look at that. That fish is over 15 inches. Slide it off of it just a little bit. We're back here so they can see the board too. There we go. So take a look at it, guys. So that fish is about, I would say like 17 and a half, 18 inches.
Yeah,
do you guys see that right there?
Good.
All right, remember okay, you can go ahead and put it back in the live well now. And we are about to get it cracking, guys. Big shout out to FishXLive.com. Make sure you go and check out FishXLive.com. It is the premier tournament app. It is a full-scale tournament, guys. If you have a bass club or you want to host or run tournaments with you and your friend, you definitely want to check out FishXLive.com. Right now, everybody that is watching, all of you can go and set up your free trial membership. And the thing about those free trial memberships, we know that the bass tournament season, well, not necessarily bass, it can be used for catfish, crappie, bass, whatever type of tournaments that you want to host. All right, let's see. Our scales are open, guys. Scales are open. You have 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat. All right, and if you could go ahead and get the scale ready. You don't have, you can just take it from under all that stuff and just set it back there. Because in 2 minutes, your partner M4 Fishing is gonna weigh that big old hog that he got to the boat. Do not spam the chat, guys. Put one guess and one guess only. If you put more than one guess, you will be disqualified. If you put the same guess in there more than once, you will be disqualified. Your name should only show up one time with one guess. Now remember, membership does have its privileges. All you have to do is be a subscriber. It does not cost a thing to participate in Bass for Cash. The members of the money team, the people with the badges, you see that they are putting 2 guesses in there because membership does have its privileges. Voodoo, what happened? Voodoo doesn't have a badge on. 2 guesses in there. What happened? Uh-oh, that is not looking good. The scales are now open. They have 2 minutes to put their guesses in the chat. Remember, one guess, unless you are a money team and you have that badge next to your name. Voodoo, your superpowers are gone. Voodoo said, oh no, what happened? Shout out to Pure Alaska in the chat. Said, I'm gonna go with a 297 and a 3.02. Let's see if you're gonna be right. Let's see if he's gonna be right. Shout out to Clint Perry. We have Jody in there. Voodoo says, I lost my membership. Oh no, Voodoo, you're famous. Voodoo. Voodoo got hit with the DQ. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, Voodoo. I'm not supposed to be laughing, am I? I'm supposed to just
Voodoo, I did this for you, buddy.
talk to him, M4.
Voodoo, come on, man. I did this for you, man. Come on.
Oh man.
I'm gonna catch one more for you, buddy. So
Oh man, Voodoo.
one, yes.
He said he did it for you, Voodoo, and
Let's go, Voodoo. Let's go, baby.
and you let him down. Voodoo got hit with the DQ. Oh my goodness.
Voodoo, it's all right.
Oh man, Alexandra, how you gonna be laughing? Now that's just not right. How's Alexandra in the chat laughing? Oh no. Richard Green says you're out of the money. Oh man, Junior says Voodoo running out of magic. That's right, he lost his superpowers. He lost his superpowers. Somebody hit him with the kryptonite. The badge is gone. What we are talking about, for anybody who does not know, if you are a member of the money team, membership does have, oh, wait a minute. Look at this, Voodoo is back. Voodoo is back. Voodoo is back. And right when the scales closed, Voodoo said, kapow, right in that mouthpiece. Tony 450 said, Voodoo is YouTube famous. Voodoo said, give me that badge back. All right, guys, it is official. All right, Maiko. M4, we are about to get it cracking, guys. He's going to hold the fish up, and then he's going to let you guys know what he thinks. He's going to let you guys know what his guess on that weight is. All right, so if everybody could stop, do not put any more messages in the chat right now. And so we don't want those guesses to start disappearing. All right. So we're gonna get this, make it official. We got the scale ready. Now, what is your weight? What is your guess? How much do you think that weighs? What do you think it weighs, M4? He says 2.4. Let me take a look at that, man. I think it's 2.
I think it's 2.45.
I'm thinking this fish is a 2.72. And you said a 2.45? All right, guys, we're about to make it official. All right, go ahead and all right, we're about to make it official, guys. We're clamped up. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, M4, we are both wrong. Payal, 295. 295. Do you guys see that? Look at M4 back there in the background. Give us the thumbs up. There we go. Right in between. That's a good thumbnail right there. All right, do it again. Give them the thumbs up.
Not bad. 295. Let's go.
There we go. 295. Richard Green says still DQ'd, Voodoo. You guessed without a membership. All right, let's go ahead and put him back in the live well. All right, so now while we are determining who is the winner, and let's do this real quick, M4. We're gonna register that fish in FishXLive. Can you hold it up and let me take a picture? So with FishXLive, you can take a, yeah, that's fine. All right, let's see. Where is the camera? All right, so we're gonna get a good picture with M4. Hold it up, let me see. Turn it with the stump. There you go, there you go. All right, let's see. I'm trying to get the good shot. I guess it was better the other, well, let's see. Because his tail is kind of, all right, there we go, guys. All right, 1, 2, 3, bam. Let me get one more. All right, there we go, guys. All right, so I'm gonna log this in here and let's see, did anybody win? Oh, Mike, she already announced. She said no official winner. Julian, the joke guy, says the winner is Tug Drug Fishing. Max Tall said Tug Drug. Somebody said congratulations. Wait a minute, do we need a recount? AC, I'm pretty sure Tug Drug won. Chef, he said it was the closest. Wait a minute, guys. All right, everybody hold off on putting messages in the chat right now. What was the weight of the fish? 295? All right, we're going back and doing a review. I see Garrett Johnson had a 293. The guess was a 295, right? I see a 297, a 292, a 293. Oh my goodness. So close. I see a DQ in the chat. Scales are closed. I do not see it. So Tug Drug, that guess came in after the scales were closed. That is the issue. If you guys go back and take a look, it came back up after the scales were closed. I was actually able to find it. So Tug Drug did guess 295, but it was after the scales were closed, guys. Oh my goodness. So close. Tug Drug. And I think Tug Drug was new to the channel. Almost had it. All right, so we're gonna go back here. So we're gonna let M4 go ahead and captain this ship for a second. And we're gonna log that first fish into FishXLive, guys. Oh my goodness. Pale Rider says that was after scales closed. That is correct. That is correct, guys. You have to remember, you have 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat. So close, so close. Pure Alaska was very close. Oh yeah. I think somebody had a 292, a 293, a 294, and a 296. Voodoo says, yeah, after scales closed, you DQ'd Kapow. Oh man, come on, Voodoo, don't be hating like that. Voodoo is like, if I'm DQ'd, everybody's DQ'd. All right, so what we're gonna do now, guys, so we have M4, he's still up here trying to make a thing or two happen. And while he's doing that, so shout out to the Outdoor King. He is the current sponsor of the live stream. So is the Outdoor King still in the chat, or is he already sleeping? Is the Outdoor King already asleep? All right, let's see, guys. Let's see. Is the Outdoor King already gone and taking a nap? Everybody put okay in the chat. Want to give a big shout out to the Outdoor King. I think he's already gone. We wanted to slide that in there real quick. Alexandra said, y'all scared me. She was like, oh, I thought she had missed something. Chef Boy said, the next one I'm going to win. Ken says, how many you have in the whale? All right, Ken, did you get to guess on the first go round? All right, look at them. There's some good ones. They're fat. Now, let me show you the next one that we're going to do, guys. Now, you saw that first one. The stomach on this one is fatter than that first one. Let me see if I can get both of them for you. But take a look. The stomach on this first one, on this one, this is the one I caught right here, guys. Look at the stomach on the one I caught. Now, it's not as long, but the stomach is fat. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm obese. She says, I have some girthification going on. All right, let's go ahead and get her back in the live well. So she stays live and well. Ken says, I lost. Alexander says, oh, yeah, y'all were coming for me. They were going to get you. They were like, oh, yeah, we get to jump on Alexandria now. They live under the threat of a DQ under the hands of Alexandria. Hey, man, don't get too close there because that guy's fishing from the bank. She said, y'all were coming for me. All right, now check this out, guys. I need everybody to now. I'm going to show you. I want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com. There we go. Now, who was it? Barry the Sabine King and a few more of you in the chat. If you are in a bass club, a crappie club, a catfish club, any type of club that holds competitions, put club, what type of club you're in. Like if you're in a bass club, put bass club, catfish club, or what type of tournaments you fish. Put that in the chat for me. And I'm going to show you how to log your catches. Now, even if you don't fish tournaments or anything like that, FishXLive still has a feature in here that will allow you guys to log and keep track of your fish. So like how you guys saw us come out here, we came up on these fish kind of quick like, and we caught two of them off the bat, Kapayao and Kapayao. So I'm going to show you how we use FishXLive to log and track those catches so that we can come back to the same area under the same conditions and use those same baits to get to the boat. I want to give a big shout out to Voodoo. Let me see, been a member of the channel for 1 month. Okay, he has that one next to his name, so you still retained that 1 month badge. He says, he who cast the first line. Oh my goodness. Voodoo is mad at you guys. Voodoo is like, you laughed at me. Oh, there we go. Mr. Must Be Nice is with Atlanta Tight Lines. Let me see, who else do we have? Junior says, we be clubbing. So who else in the chat is clubbing? Alexandra says, y'all better not come for me or everyone will be DQ'd. Now, listen, you can't be threatened. I mean, that's like an officer coming up and just threatening somebody. How you just going to threaten the public? You're like, oh, y'all don't like me? I'll put you in jail. She said, I'll DQ everybody. Shout out to Tom Mix. He says he's with Steel City Bassmasters. Good deal. All right, so Mr. Must Be Nice, Steel City Bassmasters. Anybody else out there that is fishing with tournaments, or if you're in a club, or Mr. Must Be Nice, I know that you have tournaments outside of your club competitions where you host them yourself. FishX, that is what FishXLive is for. So I'm going to show you guys how we go in here and log a catch. And this is just when you're out practicing for tournaments or anything like that, and you want to keep track of those fish and be able to go back and use that information for your tournaments. Ken says, I gave up clubs 30 years ago. They are all crybabies. Oh no, that is not good. Chef Boy said, DQ them all. All right, so here we go. Here we go, guys. So just go to FishXLive.com. Everybody here can go there now and set up their free 7-day trial account. Now, the other thing, if you set up one of those free trial accounts and it expires before you get a chance to use it, and I have it set to where you guys can have your trial renewed so that you can actually use the app to log some catches or even host a tournament. All right, so make sure you guys remember that. All right, so here we go. So all you do is go to FishXLive.com, scroll down, and you're going to see some information about the app. Okay, you'll see some information about the app, but what you're going to do is just hit this download button. You're going to download the app. Once you download that app, it's going to take you straight to where you can set up your account. So it's going to load up. You can set up your account, set up your profile page, and here we go. There is my profile page right here. So that is my profile page right there, and we're going to go to my journal of catches. Now you can look in here and see the fish that have been caught. Now I have the search set for January, so these are the fish that I've been catching in January, guys. And we're about to add some more catches in there. So I'm going to actually log M4's fish in here because I know where he caught it. And I'm going to come back and catch another one again. All right, so there we go. So we're going to log this in here. That is a spotted bass. What was the weight on that? It was 2.95. And let's guess and say, I think it was about 17, 18 inches. So we'll put 18 inches in there. A picture of the fish. So we already took a picture with M4 holding that fish up. So there we go. We'll add that in there. Now, track location. This is a very important feature. So you want to track the location where the fish was at. And then this fish was caught with a blade bait on rocks. And let's just say about 30 feet of water. And today's outside temperature, it was a pretty nice day. I'm gonna guess and say it's about 50 degrees, probably more than that. What do you think, M4?
Yeah, I think it's about 50.
Okay, about 50. We'll go with 50. Then a picture of the lure. What you throwing? Let me take a picture of the lure. It looked like one of those expensive ones. M4 doesn't play. I bet that. What kind of bait is that?
I don't know. I think it's 6 cents.
Okay. All right, there we go. So now we have a picture of that, and then I'm going to add that in here. Man, we're drifting fast. That wind got us. All right, so now we're going to upload that picture. The water temp, we look down there, and that water temp is at 44 degrees. So we're in some cooler water. The weather today was a sunny day. Let's say it was partly cloudy. The water clarity is clear. The wind is about 0 to 5. So there we go. So we have that logged into FishXLive, guys. Now what we do is just submit that information. And that was a 295. So there we go. That fish is logged in here. Now when you go in here, you're going to be able to see the picture of the fish. There we go. So there's M4 holding up that picture of the fish. And now you can see the information, the date it was caught, the time. So you really, when you catch the fish, you want to try to log them as soon as you can if you want to keep track of time also. The weight, this type of fish. Then you have the details down here. Now, this information is private, so nobody will be able to see your private information down here. The only reason you guys are able to see it is because this is my account and I'm logged into it. And then there you go. You'll have the map of where you're at, so you can zoom in on that if you want to come back to the same location later and catch another fish there. So there you go. That is FishXLive.com. This is the Journal of Catches feature in FishXLive.com, guys. All right, so there we go. Let's get back out here and see if we can get another one. I know there's fish a little bit of everywhere out here. They're kind of moving around right now. But these fish are kind of moving in schools, so they're here now, but they could be gone in 15, 20 minutes or 5 minutes, guys. A little bit. Oh, you see something, huh? Yeah. All right, guys, how is the signal? All right, guys, how is the signal now? We kind of moved just a little bit. All right, there we go. Let's see. Alexander says if you purchased it, yeah. So the memberships, if you guys are gifted, whoa, my goodness, look at that fish right there, directly under the boat. You see that thing? That thing is. All right, so that. All right. Let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear me okay now? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear us okay. All right, Clint Perry says the fish know where to go. Voodoo says connection is off and on. All right, so what we're doing now, guys, is we're gonna relocate, head to another location. Are you guys able to hear me yet? Gary says, okay, that's what happened. I gotta keep it locked till my new one comes. Someone been taking money off of it. All right. So yeah, so the memberships, unless you have a recurring membership set up, guys, it'll cut off after 1 month. So if you get a gifted membership and you love that value that comes along with it, you may want to go ahead and re-up on it yourself, because as you see, Hippie Dave has been waiting to get his gifted membership for a long time, and it hasn't been happening for him. All right, so now what we are going to do, we're just gonna head to another location. Man, don't you just hate to leave fish? Those are some good fish that we were catching out of there. Oh, you can put it in that compartment back there, because this will fly open. If this flies open, all your stuff will fly off the boat. Yeah, so yeah, I got a lot, but yeah, you can put it in that one. Shout out to Roy. He said he's just checking in. Go ahead and shout out to Rory. Rory said, who is that in the boat? M4 over there asleep. We got Maiko with M4 Fishing in the boat with us today, guys. He's down there and looks like he's trying to get a drop shot ready. But guess what your partner's going to hit him in the mouthpiece with again? We're going to be out here spooning. Let's see how deep we are right now. We are sitting in 51 feet of water, guys. 51 feet. So we're going to be out here scouting around, seeing what we can see. Uh-oh, who just did that? Shout out to Clint Perry. He hit the channel with a free gifted membership, and that went to Matthew Pinkerton. Matthew Pinkerton is back in action. He's able to hop in here and see if he can get some of this bass for cash money. Now, for anybody that is just tuning in, we just had a few people try to get some of that cash for that bass, but nobody wanted that money. Isn't that how Wimpy says it? He says nobody wanted that money. But big shout out to Clint Perry, guys. Everybody put CP in the chat, giving you guys a chance to get those gifted memberships. All right, so it's a little windy out here right now, guys. We're gonna see if we have any action going on. Yep, you see it on the map. So I don't see any bait fish yet. What's going on, Hinton? Richard Green says, thought we lost you then. Julian says, Voodoo, you should know. Voodoo got hit with the DQ. I can't believe it. Of all people, not Voodoo. Voodoo said, oh yeah, I took the DQ. He took one for the team. Richard Green says, thought we had lost you. Let's see who else we have in here. Voodoo says, yeah, look before you jump into Bass for Cash and get DQ'd. You definitely want to look before you jump. Shout out to Alexandria. She's giving you guys credit. She's hooking you up, giving you credit where credit is due. Just like she deserves a lot of credit for all that she does, guys. She says today's current live stream sponsor is Outdoor King with the $39.95 with the honorable mentions going to Clint Perry. Once again with those 4 memberships and already edits with the $199. The names will be named. What is it? Oh, appreciate that. All right, so we're just gonna scan around and see what we can see. See, I have that interference on my screen now. I messed around with my connections and stuff. I took that target lock off of it. When I did that, then it started having an interference. I just haven't taken the time to go and correct it yet. Ken says, your streaming is horrible today. I think I'm out. Don't be like that, Ken. Look at those fish right there. Are those fish or are those the tops of trees? We're about to find out. We're about to see. We're about to see. There goes a spoon. If those are fish, they should move a little bit. Where'd they go? Sometimes it's the tops of trees because I don't really have mine right. Yeah, I just have it set good enough to where I can see what I need to see, but I don't have it dialed in like that right now. Got you a spoon on there too. Yeah, it does. Is that? I want one of those.
Get your one next year.
What is that?
Tame, she went on the Tame DC.
Man, it got the little squeal and everything. Y'all see that? M4 Fishing is high tech.
Whatever.
Man, how much did that reel cost? Like $500? I'm out here fishing with stuff from Walmart. I'm out here using gear from Walmart. He has what is that thing? A Shimano Cratanium?
Titanium DC. Titanium 70 DC.
Metanium from another planet. Good Lord. Man, I'm out here catching fish with my little Walmart stuff. I don't have any money. I need some money. Shout out to the Mass Bass. Tid. He says shout out to M4. He says shout out to M4. Teresa says, have you...
Yeah, what's up? I gotta pause it.
Oh, yeah, you got to put that pause in there. Shout out to Steve Wimpy. He says, hey, I'm on the way to the gym. The CFO is going to hold it down for the home team. Alexandra Corbett, she says, I will be leaving at 30 to 40 minutes. Have a Girl Scout leader meeting. Uh-oh. Man, how's a Marine leading the Girl Scouts? What kind of regiments do you have those girls doing? Yeah. Junior says M4 ain't playing no games.
No.
Steve Wimpy said, M4, what's good, bro?
What's good, Webb? Just trying to hang out with money today, man. That's it. It's a tough task.
All right, Alexandra, we're gonna try to get another one to the boat real quick. We're in 27 feet right now. We're trying to go to the other side of this ledge. Look right there in the middle of that ditch. You see that?
Look at that, 30 feet up.
We're gonna get right on top of it and spot lock and try to pick them out. Okay, there we go. We're on top of this ditch now, guys. Alexander says we are still in subscriber only mode. All right, we'll let everybody back in. Everybody can hop back in and participate. Let's see, anyone. There we go. So now we are out of subscriber only mode. Yeah, it's gonna spin back around. I just let mine go all the way to the bottom. Huh? Well, we drifted over them. So I hit spotlight right on top of them. And so now it's gonna turn around. Simon says, have you caught anything? We have caught anything. We have done our first regiment of bass for cash. Nobody wanted that money. Nobody wanted the money, Simon. So we will be doing a second round in just a minute. Now we are at 94 likes, guys. We went ahead and did that first round of bass for cash for the Outdoor King because the Outdoor King is the current sponsor of today's live stream. And the Outdoor King had to leave. But this second one, now, Alexandra, I know you have to take off in a minute. But guys, let's get up to 120 likes as fast as possible. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat. Let's see who has already hit the like button. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat. Now let's get up to 120 likes as fast as possible, and then we are going to weigh that second fish and see if anybody is going to walk away with any funds for the day. And remember, it does not cost a thing to participate. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, all right? Right, yeah, we're gonna drift back on top of it. You see him right there? So there we go. You see him? Right. Yeah. So there we go. So now I'm going to spotlight right there. Those fish are right under us now. So we're going to lock in place. See where I dropped that? So that's where those fish were at. So now I'm going to let it drop all the way to the bottom. You see it right there. but the fish are gone. Yeah, some type of branch or something down there. Richard Green says, double tap the screen and subscribe. It is free. That is correct, guys. We just need about 20 more likes. If you have hit the like button, let's see. If you've hit the like button, type the word like in the chat. I just want to see the names that have hit the like button already. I know Alexandria has to take off in just a minute, guys. She says, I had to become a Girl Scout leader because my daughter has a busy extracurricular schedule. She likes to be involved in everything. Okay, everything? Everything. All right. Gary says, who got that free membership? Man, come on, fishes. They don't want to act right. All right, nope, they're not acting right. Yeah, let's drift on back a little bit more. All right, they're over there just a little bit. You see them? All right, we're almost right on top of them again. You see them right there? Oh, man. All right, let's go ahead and lock them up. Hit that spot lock on them. Yeah. Whoa, look at that. No, see, mine's right in front of his face. You see it? Yeah, I see him. What's going on, Connor? Says, what's up? I'm new here. How's the fishing? The fishing is going pretty good, Connor. We got 2 fishes to the boat. We're doing this thing we call bass for cash. Let's see, where's that fish at? There he goes, out there at about 50 feet. So I'm going to live dangerously. Your partner MoneyBass is going to cast a spoon out there and let it fall all the way to the bottom.
Ooh, 60 feet. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
See those?
I see them. They're looking kind of good. Man, I need to take the time to go ahead and get my wiring back right and get my unit set back up, too. But every time I come out here, I'm kind of...
You're so used to it.
I'm impatient. All right, so now we're sitting on the bottom. Let's go ahead and start popping this spoon back. Yeah, that is a nice one out there. Man, it'd be nice if that one was like... Let me talk to MoneyBass real quick. Look at it. It's coming off the bottom, too.
Get that appearance out of your money.
Yep. Alexandria here talking about being spoiled. Come on, Alexandria. It ain't that bad. All right, Connor, I'm out here on Lake Lanier in Georgia. And what we're doing is this thing called Bass for Cash, where I catch the fish or hey, your partner M4 is catching fish today. You need to go over there. Once we get a fish to the boat, all you have to do is be a subscriber, Connor. It does not cost anything to participate. Once you have subscribed to the channel, you can go ahead and take the front. Once you have subscribed to the channel, all you have to do from there is guess the exact weight of the fish. Once you guess the exact weight of the fish, you will get a nice payout. All right, Connor says, hey, I already subbed. He was like, I already knew the deal. He said, I subbed and liked already. Alexander says, mom equals made of money. Oh, my goodness. Say it ain't so. All right, do we have anybody else that is new to the channel? Gregory Reamer says we need some bendation. Let me show you what caused the bendation a little earlier. Now I know they're in here laid back because we caught them from some deep water, but we don't keep them for a long time. We don't keep them for a long time, but look at them. These are both some big ones. Oh my goodness, these fish were lovely. We already weighed one fish. We're gonna weigh that second fish to see if anybody is wanting to win a little bit of cash for one of these bass, guys. Because that is all that it takes. Is for you to guess the weight of one of those fish. You see them? Gregory says, oh my, those some big ones. We have some big old spotted bass with some big old bellies in there. How deep is the water? Oh, it's only 28 feet. You know how to use it? Oh, okay. Talking about this? Look, you know how to use that? That's the one you use? Oh, okay. We can use the other one because I've never used one like that before. I just found it the other day. Just go ahead and take us right back on top of it. Wake Up says, is this live? Or is it Memorex? What's going on? Is it live? You remember that, Maiko? Is it live or is it Memorex? You remember that? That's right. Who in the chat remembers, is it live or is it Memorex? Who remembers those days? Wake Up is tuning in from Maine. Oh man, you're up there with all those good, what do they have up there in Maine? They get those crab legs and all that good stuff, right? And lobsters. Oh my goodness. Up there with that good living. Rory Johnson says, I remember. Is it live? Gregory says, I remember. A lot of them remember. Is it live or is it Memorex? Oh yeah, Wake Up says, oh yeah, we up there. So do you go out and catch lobsters? Wake Up. All right, so what we're doing right now is we're about to put this bait knocker on here. So just go ahead and reel the line up tight. And just bring the tip of it over here. But you want to keep us from, you don't want to drift too far away from it. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Take us back because you're drifting. You got to stay on the trolling motor and get us back up there. Yeah, but just bring me the line. All right. And you got to stay on the trolling motor because you got to get right on top of it. Because if not, it won't. Look at those fish under the boat. And just keep the line tight and just keep going till we're directly on top of it. So just keep going that way. Oh, don't get your tip of your rod on there. Yeah, just keep going. Huh? You want to turn the trolling motor up? You just got to get up there to where it's at. Tighten it up again. Because you want to get it from where you don't want it. You want it to be going like straight down. All right, let's tighten it up again. All the way tight. You got to keep it tight because if not, then it'll. Goodness. Got a knot in here. Let me try to get this knot out. Oh, that's the stuff you're stuck in right there. You see it on the screen. So this has to go all the way down there. But you got to keep your line tight. If you let slack in your line, then this is going to pull and fall away from, because it say it's stuck right here and you put slack in your line, this thing is going to pull your line down and make it snagged on something else. So you got to keep it tight. And you got to stay on the trolling motor. You see how we're going over here? Yeah, if you come off the trolling motor, you're going to start drifting. We have the Bass Sicario checking in. Said, what is he trying to catch? Right now, we're trying to catch a lure. Right now, we're trying to catch a lure that got stuck on the bottom of the lake.
My spoon got stuck on some brush, so that's what we're trying to do. I can break off.
No, just get us back up there where your line is at, so it'll go straight down. Let's see. Yeah, so this water's too deep. Either that or we're just not on top of it. Because see how you're stuck, you might be stuck way up there somewhere. And so we have to get to where your line is going straight down. But remember,
Going past it.
huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to get up there without passing it.
Can you feel this moving in your line at all? Okay, so it's still on there. Why is this way back here? Hold it still real quick. That thing's on there good, ain't it? Look on the screen. Look, that's this thing. Yeah. All right, guys. We are at 106 likes. We are at a standstill. If you are new in the chat, what we are doing, we need 14 more likes, guys. And once we get to 14 likes, I just showed you guys the fish that we have in the live well. We are going to weigh that second fish. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and then put your guess in the chat once we say scales open. If you guess the weight of that fish, you will win a cash payout, guys. Just that quick and simple. Bass for Cash is real. All right, right now there's a total of $100 in the full payout. Now we pay that out in increments, all right? Want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. I know you guys are like, how are you able to just pay out this cash like that? What is going on? We see your name is MoneyBass, but how are you doing it? Want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. SWAT Lawn Operations is one of the original sponsors for Bass for Cash, where I come out here and catch the bass. Sometimes, look, I may have a guest with me. Shout out to M4 Fishing. All right. So we get out here, catch the fish. All you have to do is guess the exact weight of that fish, and you walk away with a nice $20 bill in your pocket. All right, we make those payments out in increments. Now, if you are a member of the channel, membership does have its privileges. The members of the channel, they get 2 guesses per fish. If you are not a member of the channel, do not put 2 guesses in that chat. You will learn the hard way who Alexandria is. She will hit you with the DQ, and everybody will laugh at you. Isn't that right, Voodoo? They will laugh. What is that out there? We're drifting. Voodoo says they got me. Who said they got me? I was hoping there was bait fish out here, but I'm not seeing any. What's going on? We have Derek King tuning in. another member of the money team. Junior says, we all laugh at you. Ain't that right, Voodoo? Voodoo, weren't you laughing at somebody else that got DQ'd before? Let's head back over closer to this channel marker and see if there's any fish on this ledge over here. What'd you say? Voodoo says, I laugh at everyone, so no hard feelings. All right, Derek King says, I won $50 from the MoneyBass team. All right, so Derek King says, oh yeah, I got a little bit of that cash for one of these bass. Jay says, how do you get that money if you win? Alexandria is dropping that info in the chat for you, so they'll hit you in the pocket with a cash out. I think there may be one or two other ways that they send the funds out, but you get the idea. Derek King says, hit that like button, guys. We only need 8 more likes, and then we're going to weigh this second fish. Remember, it does not cost a thing to participate in Bass for Cash. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. Just subscribe to the channel, and that is it. That is all it takes. Once we open the scales, you put your one guess in the chat. If you guess the exact weight of that fish, you will walk away with a nice cash prize. Now, make sure you are paying attention to the information that Alexandria is putting in the chat, all right? That is the breakdown of the rules of engagement. Also, the full rules of engagement are in the description, all right? So want to make sure that you are paying attention to the information that is listed in the description. It gives you a full breakdown of how we do this thing called Bass for Cash, all right? All right, chat, how many more likes do we need? I'm gonna throw this little swim bait out there. You gonna get some Tatsu line? Oh, you already got some? It already came in? Was it sent to you or you had to?
Sent to my house.
Wow, okay.
1,000 yards.
Ooh-wee. Alexander says, we are at 115 likes, guys. We only need 5 more likes. Oh! Oh, man, we lost him. We lost him, guys. Oh, no, I got hung up. Yep. Yeah. All right, guys, we only need 5 more likes. We need 5 people to hit the like button, and then we're going to weigh this fish and see if anybody's going to walk away with this cash for this bass that we have in the live well. It's a good one. There we go, got it loose. ACW says, do we get to see those bass? You sure do. But we need we need 5 people to hit that like button today. That's it. Just 5 more people. And then we're going to weigh that fish, guys. Nobody won on the first go round. So now we have the next fish we're going to weigh. I'm curious to see, is anybody going to walk away with this cash today? KK says, where do you find out when the membership expires? I do not know. I do not know how that part works. Maybe what I would suggest is to go ahead and hit the join button. And then maybe if you click on that, it'll give you some information about, you know, how much time you have on your subscription. Connor says, what was the weight of the first fish? The first fish was 2.95 pounds, just a little under 3 pounds, guys. Shout out to M4 Fishing. That is the fish that he caught. And then we will be weighing mine once we get 3 more likes. We are almost there. So close, so close. Uh-oh. Shout out to Clint Perry. He was like, let me bring another member of the Money Team into the chat. Clint Perry has gifted another membership, and it went to Jay Crom. Shout out to Jay Crom. If you are in the chat, make sure you tell him thank you. You know, down south, we always try to show a little southern hospitality. If you get something, say something. And that something that you say should be, thank you very much. Everybody put CP in the chat once again. CP, Clint Perry, is in here making big things happen. You have to guess the exact weight of that fish in order to walk away with that cash prize. There will be a lot of people close to it, but there will only be one winner. Shout out to Alexandria. Oh my goodness, she just gifted 5 memberships. Came in like the big dog. Let's see who got those gifted membership. We got Agato. We also have Bear FN. Mr. Dave. We have Damon. Oh, wait a second. And who got the last one? Ooga. Ooga Booga Unga Bunga. Oh my goodness. What kind of name is that? Everybody put Alexandria Corbett in the chat. Put AC in the chat, guys. We've been out here for a good time, not a long time. And it has definitely been a good time out here hanging out with M4 Fishing. M4 Fishing got the first fish to the boat. Let's see what he's back there doing. M4 Fishing showing off some little skills back there. Do you see him?
Yeah, right.
M4 Fishing is like, I get out here and make it happen. He said, I does it like I do it. I do it like I does it. The Bassicario says she's the GOAT. Oh, yeah, she's in here gifting membership. What's going on, Hollis? We have Hollis tuning in. All right, guys, listen. We only need 3 more likes. If you have not hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. Once we hit 3 more likes, we are going to weigh that fish that is in the live well. Three more likes, guys. 3 more likes, and somebody can walk away with up to a $40 payout. A $40 bill, just like that, sent straight to you within 2 minutes. All right? So once we open the scales, once you see Alexandra announce scales open, the scales will remain open for 2 minutes. You put your guess in the chat. Once you put your guess in the chat, one time. Uh-oh, guys. Is that a 120 that we see, or do we need one more? I'm showing 119. Somebody said we're at 120. We are good. We are at 121. I guess you guys were like, wait a minute, this Bass for Cash thing might be real. Bass for Cash is real, just like the bendation. You guys have witnessed the bendation twice today, back to back. We were busting them in the mouthpiece on a spoon bite today. It was kind of fun. Oh, Alexandra coming in at the last minute. She's like, let me add some more people to this MoneyTeam membership so they can get those 2 guesses. Now, let's see. Shout out to Alexandra. Went to Karen, Duke City, Touch Grass, Fishing Kid, and Dean Shoemaker. Oh, my goodness. And we got the likes up. So it is time. It is time to make it official. Like a referee's whistle. You guys know the routine? You guys know the routine? What you up there laughing at, M4?
Love it, man.
You having some fun today?
Loving it, man.
We're out here hanging out. Oh, yeah, and you know what? I think I'm going to be in trouble because I was supposed to be someplace in 30 minutes, and I am not going to make it. Let me see. All right, guys, it is time. Now, listen, it does not cost anything to participate, but you must be a subscriber. All right. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. Now, we are about to go into subscriber only mode. So only the subscribers will be able to participate and put their guesses in the chat. That is how we manage it. All right. Let's go ahead and hit that spot lock. We're about to lock in place. Look at that view over there, guys. Look at that. Man, that thing is beautiful. That sun is about to go down below the trees over there. Getting ready for a nice, beautiful sunset. I think I need to get a picture holding the fish up that I caught in front of that sunset right there. Shout out to Alexandra. She says today's current live stream sponsor is AC. AC. Wait a minute. AC, she hit. Oh my goodness. Oh, snap. I did not realize it. She said, I'm going to go ahead and sponsor this thing. She's like, he's out there hanging out with M4. She hit the channel with 10 memberships, guys. Wow, that's awesome. With the honorable mention going to the Outdoor King with the $39.95. Clint Perry hit the channel with the 5 memberships, and Already Edits hit the channel with the $199, the $199. Oh my goodness. Junior says it's money time, baby. It's money time. Steve Wimpy says, man, y'all are having too much fun without me. Aren't you supposed to be working out? Wimpy, aren't you supposed to be doing some push-ups? How are you trying to watch some Bass for Cash while you're doing these push-ups? All right, M4, let's go ahead and take the fish out again. We're going to hold it up, show it to everybody, show them the length, the width, the girth. Put it on the measuring board for them. All right, there you go, guys. Take a look at it. Take a look at her. Let me see her. Let me see her. Look at the girthification on that right there. Do you see that? Let me show you the girthification. Oh my God, look at her stomach. She is fat. She is a fatty fat. Nice. She's like, oh my God, MoneyBass, you embarrassing me in front of all these people. She's like, you know, I'm self-conscious about my weight.
That is a pretty fish.
Oh yeah, look at the coloration on it.
Beautiful.
Let me hold it up there so you can see the sun glisten off of it. Do you see that? Let's hold her up in the... Now we're about to go in subscriber only mode. Let's go ahead and hit subscriber only mode. And then Alexandra, when you are ready, let's see. Subscriber only mode. There we go. We are in subscriber only mode. You must be a subscriber. Now look at that fish holding it up in the sunset. Let's get a nice picture right there in the sunset. What could be better, guys? Living the life out here on the lake, a pretty fish, a pretty sunset. You gotta love it. Look at her looking at you. All right, there we go, guys. You gotta love it. All right, so Alexandra, when you are ready, you can go ahead and open those scales. Let's put this on the measuring board real quick for everybody to see and take a look at. The Bass Sicario says, when can we guess? As soon as you see scales open, that is when you start guessing. Now take a look at that. That fish is about, I'd say about 17 inches, about a 17-incher. But the scales are officially open, guys. You have 2 minutes. Only one guess in the chat. If you put more than one guess, or you put your one guess more than once, you will be DQ'd. Your name should only be in the chat one time now, guys. Do you see it? Isn't she lovely? All right, let's go ahead and put her back in the live well for now. All right, remember, do not get DQ'd, guys. I'm kind of curious to see, is anybody going to get DQ'd after we have announced so many times how to not be DQ'd? Is somebody still going to get DQ'd? I think somebody does get DQ'd every single time that we have done this for the past few weeks. Somebody has been DQ'd. Right there, those little blue. Yeah, see it has a blade toward the back of it. All right, you guys have 2 minutes to get active in the chat. 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat. So the Gambles, you were allowed 2 guesses. I see you retracted 1 message. Okay, so you're saying Soda Gambles can go ahead and put 1 more guess in there, Alexandra? Is that what you're saying? Look, everybody's walking on eggshells in there. They do not want to be famous for the wrong reason. They do not want to be famous for a DQ. So Soda Gambles, you are an official member of the Money Team. And I see that you have 1 guess in there at 2.20. So Soda Gambles does have 1. Let me see. Sorry, I put the wrong number in the first time. All right, so Soda Gambles is like, hey, I'm nervous. You do not want to be DQ'd. Voodoo said, come on, Soda Gambles. Do something wrong so you can join the DQ club with me today. Shout out to Alexandra. The scales are now closed, guys. The scales are closed. All right, M4. Let's get that fish, and let's see if we're going to give away some cash today. We are still in subscriber only mode. If everybody could hold off right now from putting any more comments or guesses in the chat because the scales are closed. All right, there we go. Look at the stomach on her. Do you see her? She's a fat one. All right, so M4, what is your guess on that one?
Shoot, since last time I underestimated. So this is probably about a 267.
He's going with a 267. I'm going to go with a, let me see. I'll say a 272. 272. All right, let's see. So there we go, guys. The scales are zeroed out. Let's get that clamp on that mouthpiece, and bam, here we go. What did I say? What did your partner MoneyBass say? Oh, 265. It was
267.
What did you say?
267, didn't it?
Oh, and I said what?
I don't remember.
You said 267?
Hey, team, what did I say?
Oh, yeah, I said 272. That's right.
I said 267. Let's go.
There we go. Give him a thumbs up, M4. Hop in that picture right there.
That's good.
Get you right in between those two fish. I mean, that fish in the scale. There we go. Look at it. Do you see that right there?
That's a nice fish. She's full.
Shout out to that 265. Chef Boy says, oh man, off by one again. 265, guys. There you go. Do you see the girth? All right, look at the sun going down in the background. Can you snap me a shot real quick? Oh, look, I was about to hand you the fish. Uh-oh. I missed the sunset, didn't I? It's gone now.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, let's see. Where's my camera? All right, there you go. Let me grab the other one. I'm just going to hold both of them up. Yeah, then we'll let them go. Whoa, it got some weight on it. Let me see. What angle do we need to be at to try to get the sunset in there? You ready? All right. All right, there we go, guys. No gloves. All right, so we're gonna get M4. Let's see. All right, 1, 2, 3. My goodness, guys, what's going on with that? I guess Wimpy was right. Nobody does want that money. Nobody wants that money. Nobody wanted that money today. Oh my goodness, guys. The Bass Sicario says memberships or sponsorship. What are you guys talking about? He says, where does the money come from? So we have sponsors that pay out the Bass for Cash. Let's see. What else are you guys talking about in here? Shout out to FishXLive. You guys saw me log that fish a little earlier. Do we have anyone else in here? Anybody that is in a bass club or anybody that is in a crappie fishing club, a catfish club, any type of tournament organization or that fishes tournaments in the chat? Voodoo says he also has donors that donate the money. That is true. Shout out to the money team. We have people that slide through and they kind of like the cause. They're like, yeah, I think I kind of like this thing called Bass for Cash. MoneyBass is out here having some fun with his peoples. I think I'll throw in a $20 bill, a $10 bill. Sometimes they come in here and throw in a $50 bill for this Bass for Cash thing. So remember, anything that is given to the channel stays with the channel, guys. So any of the Cash Apps, Super Chats, Super Sticker, well, let me say that again. The Cash App, I'm still saying the Super Chats, Super Stickers, and the gifted memberships. Those go to support the channel and the viewers. Now, if you want to support Bass for Cash, those funds are sent through Cash App, all right? All right, let's see what else you're talking about. Steve Wimpy says, pushing heavy metal while listening to Bass for Cash. Aren't you supposed to listen to music while you're working out? How are you listening to Bass for Cash and working out? Something just doesn't seem right about that. All right, M4, what's the game plan? You want to All right, peoples. We have had a... What'd you say? You said you lived... Oh, you got to get home and try to find them, right? Shout out to M4. Came out here for a good time, not a long time. Got a few fish to the boat. We had a great time hanging out with the crew. Shout out to the money team. Now, where did I put my charger? Here it goes. All right, want to give a big shout out to M4 Fishing, guys. Go ahead and tell people a little about your channel and how they can find you on the YouTubes. Isn't that what they say? The YouTubes.
What's up, people? Yeah, so M4 here, MoneyBass Fishing. Happy to be here. M4 is just a YouTube channel that I do all the time with my son. Every now and then we go out, fun fishing, and talk about some of the tournaments I fish. But just at the end of the day, it's just me going out there having fun. Sometimes having fun in MoneyBass's tournaments, which are amazing. You guys should always tune in and watch them. It's fun. It's hilarious. Guys all over the state, all over the country, so it's really a fun time. But M4 is awesome. Just trying to contribute to bass fishing and have fun. So come to me, come see me at M4 Fishing.
All right, so yeah, make sure you. All right, make sure you guys check him out on YouTube. It's M4 Fishing. And then it says M4 Fishing Maiko. M4 Fishing Maiko is the channel. So make sure you guys go check him out. Check out a few of those shorts and leave him a comment. Leave him a comment or two. Let him know how he's doing. So we had a great time out here today, guys. Looks like we're going to go ahead and sign off. Nobody wanted the cash today. How about that? We came out here and did our job. You see the sun is just easing down below that tree line. So that means we need to ease on off the lake because it's going to start getting cold. All right, everybody. Great time on the lake. Want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Now, who were the sponsors of today's show? Would you be surprised to hear that Alexandra Corbett herself is the sponsor of today's show? She has gifted the channel, what was it, 10 memberships? She brought 10 more members to the Money Team. Now, I'm going through here. I was trying to find the information, but I don't see it. I don't see it in here. So let me see if I can do it off of memory. So I want to give a big shout out to Alexandra Corbett with the 10 gifted memberships. That honorable mention goes to, oh my goodness, my memories, guys. It goes to the Outdoor King. The Outdoor King hit the channel with the super stickers, all right? And then we had Clint Perry. Now, who knows how many gifted memberships Clint Perry has given away? I mean, he gave away 5 or 6 today alone, right? So I want to give a nice honorable mention to Clint Perry, the man with the plan. Always getting active in the chat and having a great time, guys. All right, so that is going to be it. We may be back out here tomorrow. I think tomorrow's weather should be good, so we'll be back out here for another good time, not a long time, to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Make sure you guys go and check out FishXLive.com. You guys are going to be seeing that name everywhere. So you want to get on the ground floor so that you will be ahead of the game whenever people start hearing about it. All right. Shout out to FishXLive.com. All right. I appreciate everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Check out that sunset.